You guys alive out there?
Yeah.
We are alive. Sort of.
Yes. Sorry, yeah. We're moving. We're good.
No.
I was mainly looking to make sure that I had audio.
No, I was just reading about what fucking is going on in Hawaii right now. Holy shit.
Yeah?
You hear about? You haven't read about that at all or seen anything?
I have not heard anything about Hawaii.
Wow, wildfire moved through Maui. Burned
Really?
like 14,000 homes and businesses. Severed, like burned the hospital, severed 911 services. People are like jumping into the ocean and there's like, yeah, we don't know if we can put this out.
It's really crazy, but also, like, we live in a volcano. I mean, it's topical for what we're doing right now. Remember when you guys were on fire?
Oh yeah.
You were living in a volcano, or you came into a
Yeah.
volcano. That sucks. It's really bad, but that's crazy. I don't know. I wonder what caused it. I know usually when I hear about that, it's because of volcanic activity there. I forgot that. I just want. Yeah. Because why not? Just more struggle. Well, thank you guys for joining us. As you can see, disconnected everything, switched the cameras around, factory reset certain cameras. Still can't get zooms on those two cameras, just those two. Which I would get if, like, they're different. So I switched to different cameras. They're on different splitters, running through different lines to different channels. The fact that the two of them are having the same error, I just don't get it. None of it makes sense. I cut out even more things and consolidated. I don't know. I just don't know. But that's fine. We're just here to play D&D. So we are all set. Sorry, I'm just making sure that the video is actually running because now it's telling me that I don't have the video, which doesn't make sense. Okay. No, that's not it. We're good. Open the live chat. We are live here. Live chat's open. Audio's down. Boom. Okay, so that's handled. Let me grab one last thing, and then we're all set. So nice when everything works the first time I plug it all in, because then I don't have to run around and go, oh, I forgot that, oh, I forgot that, because I just have it all because everything worked. When all my plug-in stuff allows me to plug it in, and it's like, oh, it's plug and play, plug it in, not functioning.
Cool.
It's like, okay, cool, so not plug and play. All right. No idea. But we are set. So, Jesse will not be here today as he is with family celebrating his birthday. Which I get. So, you guys just finished off finding these things?
Yep.
What do you want to do at this point?
Figure out if we want to go up or down, I think was the idea.
So you do have a tunnel leaving out that goes along the fire and up. Some of the smoke kind of going off in that way from the lava and the edge of the pools. And then a tunnel that does go deeper down into the mountain. Just depends on what it is you want to do. And how you're feeling and whether or not you need rest, relaxation, things like that.
Always. I'm definitely hurting.
Doing relatively fine. The dune will kind of help us all gather. So right now, get us maybe at least down to the portals. But I'll say, I don't think we need to wipe this place clean of all of its inhabitants. We are here for one purpose. I have faith that if we maybe beelined for it, we could achieve our goal and get out without too many casualties or scuffles.
Well, I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm definitely tired. I mean, I'm always down for a tussle, but I could use a nap.
Do you know where it is? Would be my only concern.
I do not.
I
would assume it is deeper.
Both of these technically go deeper, just one goes deeper and up, and the other one goes deeper and down. So, I guess deeper and down is more deeper.
Well, deeper is definitely down.
Deeper into the mountain, though. I mean, if you're a mountain and you go like that, you're still going deeper into the mountain. And because we're barely inside this mountain, so going like that is still deeper. Going like that is deeper.
Deeper?
Double deep.
Who needs healing?
I do real bad. Real bad.
What do you need real bad?
Healing.
Do you want to do
If you have any
one of your beacons?
mass, anything, I'll take a little bit.
We don't mass, but with are we going to take a short rest and get all
I can
my heals
beacon.
back?
I can
With
beacon.
one beacon, we can maximize that. So that is again. So 47 hit points he can do.
Yep. For a spell slot that he casts.
So and then
That dude is bloodied.
how many do you need? He's bloody, but he's a lot. Sorry, that was 3, so that's
He's the sponge.
47 is one more than my current total hit points.
so I'll give you each 2. 47 and 47, also known as what's that?
94.
94, yeah.
That absolutely puts me in full.
You go from bloodied to full with 97. Are you not in 200s yet?
Fuck no, dude. I got weenie con. Small PP con.
Weenie con? Is that a new convention?
Yep.
So I was 2 and 2. How are you looking?
I'm still fairly bloody, but I feel a lot better.
You're actually bloodied, or not quite?
I'm still I'm under or over, so
Then
under.
2 more, so another 97.
94.
94.
94. That's what I meant.
Do you have
That puts me nice and above bloody.
do you have a smaller heal?
Do you have a smaller, maybe like a light AoE? Because I could use a little bit more as well.
I can do that.
He can use some, I could use some. So, because that's everything I have right now. And that was a lot, because I also put 3 into myself. I think there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, then that's how many he had.
How about, let's see here, I can do, let's do 18 hit points to everybody.
Perfect.
And then I can touch
That's
up.
perfect for me.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I think I threw away 2. So, you're
Are
good?
you alright with that, or would you
Good
need
enough.
more? I can top you off if necessary. Okay. How far down are you?
I'm just under 100 down.
You're still bleeding from every fucking orifice in your body. Great.
Well, I got some gauze. We wrapped it up pretty well.
Yeah. He's not bleeding. He's seeping.
He's not bleeding anymore. He's just very well done.
Then I'll spend another fourth level spell and give you 46 hit points. And we should still have our
Short rest.
yeah, hit die.
Spend a few moments and I can make us a bubble.
Where do we want to put our bubble? Right here.
We can walk right back into that little area
Go back into one of the
and put it in one of the little holes. He's like, I'm 40 feet from where we took our last rest. A lot happened in that 40 feet.
Yeah.
rocks are just fucking everywhere in that corridor. Just rubble. And
Or we could put it right here where we could actually watch and make sure we see if anything's coming.
I like that idea. From either side.
Set up the bubble here and then be able to watch things coming and going. All right. Take a short rest. More than easy to do. So you can all mark off a short rest.
No, I get my clerical channel divinity back.
Yes.
So, quiz spends a hit die. It's a 1d8 plus 3.
And
Okay.
that'll be 4 for you. There you
And
go.
19's 4.
Beautiful.
Perfect. All right, you know, it's like a brainstorm. Then we'll get going.
spell slots sourced. Okay.
I spent a couple hit die and maxed myself out, so.
Nice. Right on.
Good to go. You.
Rinsed it after festival, but that soda just tasted a little bit like old beer still.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, it's got just a hint of
A little too much old beer in
Blue
there.
Moon. Remnants. Apparently I didn't rinse it out very well. I thought I did.
That's funny.
Anybody want anything while I'm up?
I would love a soda, man. Whatever you got the most of.
I think I have a pretty even blend of drinks. I've got Wild Cherry Pepsi, Crush, Mango Orange, Sun Kick, and Pepsi.
Oh, I'll do a Crush. Please. What does an oil baron do exactly? Crushes your enemies. You seen that SNL skit, Adam Driver?
Sounds familiar.
Great.
I've not.
Good old.
Pretty great.
Oh, I can grab them.
Oh, in the high school room, your parent comes in and talks about their job and what they do. Pete Davidson plays a high schooler with a really weird name, and his dad is super, super old. Comes in and talks about being an oil baron. It's ridiculous.
Do you have any rituals you can do?
Me?
Yes.
I think I'm a ritual caster.
Cards don't get any ritual stuff without feeding.
Well, I don't think.
I didn't know. I'm just curious.
I'm almost certain that.
I know you're all over the place.
Yeah.
We went. Yeah, I mean, you were going through. We had 30 different ideas that you sent at me.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wanted to do them all at once, and it was like, it's probably not gonna work. But a majority of my spells too that are rituals require material components that I just don't have.
True. Like what?
Like things like what I could do as a cleric would be like hallow,
Okay, yeah, that would be one that would definitely.
awaken undead, commune. I always know, and here's what's kind of obnoxious is I always know Rary's telepathic bond. It's always prepared. It's a ritual, but I mean, if it's a ritual, I could cast it, but I don't see anywhere that says that I am a ritual caster.
I think a
Does
cleric
it have
is by
as
nature.
ritual anywhere on your?
It has
sheet?
R.
Does it say as well? Okay. Is it only saying as slot?
Where would I see that?
So it requires a spell slot. It shows it there. It doesn't say like. What's it say for the cast time? One action plus
One action.
10 minutes, or does it just say one action?
It just says one action.
Okay, yeah. So you don't have the
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, I'm not a ritual caster.
Just curious. So I can attempt to commune with my god, and see what way would be best. I could attempt to contact another plane and see what's best. If they would know. We could. I was curious if you had maybe speak with Dad.
I do.
You have the thing. Well, do they have to understand you? Do they have tongues?
I just decided to not get tongues. I was like, that'd work really cool, but nah, this one's better.
Do they have to understand?
What level is tongues first?
Third.
Yeah.
I have speak with Dad and tongues. I would have to prepare it. So I don't have it today.
Okay. I was thinking as far as us trying to move out today. Also during our short rest, since I did need a rest, but I also need to
I have
get him back.
speak with Dad prepared. I just don't have tongues prepared.
No. Did these things speak anything but giant, do you think? I never heard anything but giant.
Fire language, but
Maybe infernal. It's surprising that they don't speak common.
I know there was their chanting had some inflections of primordial, so probably Ignan.
Yeah.
But hold on. How long does your thing last?
Speak with Dad.
Speak with that.
Speak with Dad last. If I knew the alphabet. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Comprehend language is just self. Never mind.
who says that?
I was thinking I could cast comprehend language on one of these creatures. You have your
It
helm.
doesn't matter
That's
if you
like-
have it. You could. Can you cast tongues?
No. I do not have tongues. Tiny
All
hut.
them tentacles and no tongues.
It's a little beat thing.
I mean, I can contact other plane if we had ideas for what we wanted to do, or I could attempt to commune and ask of my god.
The shout. I can embolden you and give you guidance.
I was just thinking if we could talk to something that lived here, ask them where it was, that might be helpful.
They don't necessarily have to speak the truth either.
When I contact another plane, they don't necessarily have to speak the truth either.
Does your God have to speak the truth?
I don't speak directly to my god. More of your deity or divine proxy. I can ask 3 questions that can be answered with yes or no. So, I mean, like, would going up be better? Would be going down be better? Or quicker?
I was gonna say better might be subjective, but
Same with quicker or anything like that. Going down might be quicker, but maybe there's like a river of lava that we'd have to swim through to get there.
or assume that we have to
Quick.
dig or something.
Yeah.
proximity is not necessarily closer.
True.
Those are the options I have. Do you think it's a plant or an animal? If it's a
Yes.
plant or an animal, I can locate it.
Yes. It's probably an animal.
Yeah, I have nothing else that I think would help us.
We are still here tomorrow. I will make sure to have tongues prepared, knowing that they only seem to speak giant, or whatever it is they're speaking.
It definitely sounded like giant. That makes sense that it's giant.
Seeing as how they are giants.
Right.
I could find a steed.
I mean, we could always. What do you lose if we cast Speak with Dead?
A third level spell slot.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
We could try. See if they understand common. Just because they didn't speak to each other in common doesn't mean that they don't understand it.
Should we try one of the leader-esque ones for that, or one of the casters? Which one do you think would have the potential to know more languages?
Probably one of the caster ones.
That would be my guess as well.
You know. Try it. See if they know where the spark is. What is it being called?
Spark of Divinity is, or the Forge.
I think the spark of divinity, the thing that comes if you destroy the thing.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a spark
forged item. They probably don't know it's a spark forged item. Just ask for maybe what lives down there. These aren't yes or no questions.
That's why it's a little easier than the ones that I can ask. I get yes or no questions, so I say like, where is the spark forged item of Sutur? They're gonna say
What?
clear. Maybe.
Oh no.
What'd you do?
Oh, the computer just says, hey. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna shut up.
Just wanted you to look at the thing.
Like, why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you talking to me?
Well, yeah, let's give that a shot then. I think there was one that didn't fall off into the lava.
There's two. Oh, they're gonna. Yeah.
They don't burn in lava. Oh, we need to dig them out then.
Remember, those are the ones. And technically, I didn't roll that last one, but it's fine. Those are the giant. The casters are going to be kind of difficult.
They fell in the lava.
No, remember those are the ones that exploded.
Oh,
into
that's right.
Shrapnel.
That's right. They exploded.
Dicks.
Let's see. We've got 4 of them. I'm gonna say about a 20% chance it's capable of speech. After
Uncommon.
having it pretty much literally says
Body exploded.
its armor explodes, destroying the giant's body and scattering its armor to shrapnel. 23, so that one doesn't. 90 isn't. Did I do it? 99. That guy's, he exploded and his head fell in the lava. So the caster types do not have the ability to speak because they blow up.
So I guess one of the leader-esque
Leader
ones.
One of the flying furnace armor ones.
One that came up to us that's actually on land.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll go through the portal and I can go and cast some Speak with the Dead.
Okay.
Adune's halo will flare up as he does it.
Who's put his helmet
What question would you like to ask? What do you guys want to plan out any questions before you cast the spell?
I suppose probably.
How many questions do you get to ask?
Exactly.
5?
Five questions.
Is there something that lives in the sun?
Well, we already know the answer to that question.
Do we?
Yeah,
Okay.
we murdered fire giants on our way in.
They had
Definitely more of that.
There's
They had
beds and
beds.
chairs
Me-
and things like
okay.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's also, you saw
Again, we came into their house
Dragon.
and wrecked their shit.
That's
made
true.
a big deal about it.
We walk through the living room, turn off their TV, and kick their ass.
Shit on the coffee table.
Right?
maybe more like, what's the most powerful thing that lives in this mountain?
Which path leads to the most powerful thing in this mountain?
I think those are fair questions.
Uh,
What else would we want to know? What is the most powerful?
I mean, if we
That's
could,
the first question.
if we can get that out of the dead fire giant, that would be some great information. Because we're assuming that it's some kind of scary elder dragon, but who the fuck knows?
Right.
I will be able to tell if the creature is lying pretty well. My problem will be if it just wants to sit there and lie to me and dodge my questions, then we learn nothing other than fire giants are liars.
Fire giants are dick liars.
well, we already know they don't like us, so there's no reason to believe that they're predisposed to telling us anything but lies.
I've told a great many people in my life prior that I did not like the truth because I felt like they hated to hear that more. So here's hoping.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Alright, so that leaves us that gives us a question.
I have 5.
A couple of them. There are many dragons here. Is there a dragon's horde here? We could salvage the items and use it to rebuild our base.
That sounds great. There's few things I like more than taking Dick Dragon's horde.
We could ask, are there more dragons here?
I feel like we know there's at least one more.
Well, we do know that there is one. Could try and ask it if whatever is in this volcano knows that we are coming. I also kind of feel like that's obvious too.
At least now. We haven't been the most stealthy by any means. But that's not really my style.
Hey dudes, how's my mining coming? Dudes? Okay.
Sorry.
You guys gonna finish those couple sets of armor? Motherfucker.
Are you gonna be like that, huh? Okay.
Did you all have any other ideas or any information otherwise that you would like to glean, if possible?
Not that I can think of.
Don't
no.
forget to ask it if it's had a nice day.
Well, would I ask it if it's had a nice day? It was murdered.
So no, probably.
Maybe we released it from the agony it was living in.
I mean, it was probably a slave to whatever was telling it to work. Sometimes those creatures thrive on that. And then respond in behavior and command to
I mean,
lesser beings.
I like the way the quiz is thinking. I think we did these guys a favor.
I think so.
I would not say.
I mean, I don't want to stand around and ask anybody how they feel about it, really.
The planes in general are probably better off with a few less fire giants. Should we kill them all? Probably not.
I'm not talking about genocide. I'm just saying, like, they kind of deserved it.
I just look at it as they were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
We'll chalk it up to that.
Anywhere near us at any time is bad. It's bad.
You know,
Bad
if we
news.
magically figure out that they can understand common, maybe we could simply parlay with the next group.
Because that'll work out wonderfully, I'm sure.
I mean, maybe.
Well, after seeing so many of their friends with cut off heads, and
I'm just saying we
many
could just
of their
wear a couple
dragons
we could
gone.
wear a couple heads in there, and then they might be more interested in talking, or it'd make them furious. I don't know how giants work. With
They had to have seen the corpses and talked about it.
They talk about it.
So, my guess is they know what we're capable of.
They did try and ambush us right then, jump out of the wall and shit.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I
Do you
told
think they
you.
were just holed up in there waiting for just some random people to come by?
It looked like they were making armor and shields and such.
Well, I mean, in the last room, the guys that were holed up in the
Just-
That
in the
that
wall.
literally looked like a
An
living
ambush.
quarter.
Oh.
Oh, the ambush area where
Yeah.
the things came back?
Mhm.
They probably heard something coming. There was loud noises. I mean, giant rocks going off. Plus, also when you open the door, there's a large burst of fire.
Yeah.
Fireball.
And they kind of, you heard movement. So they could be alerted to presence.
Worked out much better the second time. Check by the fireball.
It is funny to me that they continued to work even after their friends seemingly never returned or reported in.
The door was closed.
It was closed and theoretically trapped.
Well, they had plenty of time to listen for us or
They were
investigate.
busy.
I guess so.
Like, those guys who had the ambush may have fallen back from that first room.
Yeah. It's true too.
We caught these guys completely by surprise.
These guys seem to be more concerned with that. Plus, this room was very loud in comparison to that other stuff.
Oh, lava, working freaking armor stuff.
People chanting and glowing shit.
They were noisily busy.
Well, at least we have a few questions. If you think of anything in the process, then we can ask.
Good work.
Oh yeah.
I
Let's
will-
see if our first answers illuminate any other questions.
Mm.
It will give us all an emboldening bond as I get ready to do this. And then yeah, I'll go ahead and cast a Spirit.
On one of the forge colors. Huge giant cleric. Of course, they get big cleric spells.
I think it's the caster though. It's just
They call it a cleric.
They flew.
Yeah.
flying clerics.
They just have a fly speed though. Just flatline. As you go to go cast this, give me a perception.
Perception. Oh man. God fucking damn it. That's a 17, which is really low for me.
Yeah, no, that's still more than enough. You will notice that they have a medallion on her neck, but you can see that it is cracked and shattered from the inside, destroying whatever was on it. But it looked like it had some sort of rune drawn on it, but it's shattered now. Before you maybe noticed they had a necklace that kind of had a glowing rune on it, but it was hard to see because it was just bright light, and they're also sheathed in smoke and all that stuff. But now you can see that rune is completely destroyed, whatever necklace this was.
Could I glean maybe what god it is that it resembled or was for, or maybe what its purpose was for? If it was tied to the smoke, or...
You think that it definitely is tied to Sutur in some way.
Makes sense.
Who's the evil god of the forge, also known as the god of fire giants and such in some areas.
Yeah. Cast Speak of Dead.
Alright. What's your first question?
What is the strongest creature in your domain? In this mountain.
There is an old giant, a dragon giant that is larger, towers over all other dragons, fueled by his forge to extents beyond reason.
Which of the two paths at the other end of this chamber would bring us to him faster?
Dwells deep in the belly of this mountain, going down till the heat is nearly unbearable, brings you to his lair.
Would your kind even consider his heat to be nearly unbearable?
No, his heat is not unbearable for us, but his temperament is. We go deep only to bring offerings.
Headings on that. Does he have any weaknesses?
Does this dragon giant have any weaknesses?
Would the purest emissary of your god, forged in his fires, built eon upon eon to be stronger, have any weaknesses?
It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
The fuck? Answer the question with the question. What the fuck is that?
He must have been in the giant's theater troupe.
Yeah, but, a rhetorical question still answers the question on him.
This falls under the point of they don't care. Is it really rhetorical?
Are there what kind of dangerous hazards are there on the way to his lair?
There are no dangers on the way.
To us.
I was gonna say
Not to him.
subjective.
Right.
Fire attack.
Yeah, that's definitely subjective.
They were literally like standing halfway in lava, like using the lava to heat up metal, and like. So I mean, that's 5, right?
That was 5. Well, they say
Guess we'll be taking the low road.
down till it hurts, apparently.
Hey, well,
Because it's already been unbearable since we got here, but let's go deeper into a volcano. Or just about unbearable. So let's go to the source.
I mean, it's no turning back now. I mean, we could turn back now. It'd just be not. I mean, it wouldn't be a
Right.
good time.
I mean, we're all dressed up. We're at the ball. We might as well dance.
I don't dance. I don't like to dance. I don't dance, but I'm not good at dancing.
I don't suspect you understood that I didn't really dance.
I was going to say I would argue otherwise, Gorak. You are a great dancer with the blade. In combat.
I mean, I got 2 left feet. I mean, we'll see. I can hit stuff though. I'm good at that.
I don't think I've ever seen you fall over. Or trip.
It's been a while, but yeah, it happens. It's been a while.
Get up.
No, I took a shield check that knocked me across that last room. That was fun.
I did as well. It was not fun.
But type 2 kind of fun. It's the second kind.
Type 2. You segregate your fun into types.
I mean, just two.
What are those types?
1 and 2.
I should have known better than to ask.
Lopping
one,
heads.
one
Lopping heads and everything else.
Like drinking and hanging out, listening to music, and then 2 is killing lots of stuff. Or like climbing mountains. I don't know, like stuff like that.
So being shoved is like killing stuff.
It's part and parcel. Comes with the territory. You start whacking swords and stuff at shit. People, they push you back.
And that's type 2.
I mean, there's other kinds, but I mean other parts of it. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. And what we're doing right now is type 1.
Sure. I mean, right now we're just chatting. I don't know if that falls in. I mean, generally fun, but we're still just. Let's go see what's going on.
You had this quizzical look on your face.
That's my name. Who has the hither and thither?
Norin.
Everyone's got 2 charges left for the day.
Just in case we need to get away fast.
I think you need thither. More hither.
Just in case we need hither. And we're hither.
To the thither, the thither.
Take it outside.
I'll take it any size you want.
Well, you say that. I mean, it's true, but you also say that.
I was trying to dry it out. Now you go getting all wet again. What's up with that?
I was getting the, because when I was spraying over there, little drops
Oh.
were.
I'm making sure I get all the colored goobers too
Right.
that are left over.
Right, if you leave too much of the black, it tends to, or I mean the red, it tends to
Red.
just stain.
Red
Yeah.
stays almost permanently. Given time.
Well, when we leave it on a map for like 5 years, it will.
When is it exactly that my expression isn't quizzical?
When I cannot see your expression.
Doesn't mean it's not quizzical.
True, but from my perspective,
Just checking.
it would be a blank expression, except not even. It would be a somewhere else expression.
So you guys travel down. What kind of traveling order are we going in?
Quizzily. Check for traps.
Scouting ahead.
Scouting ahead.
That was always my favorite. Yeah, I'll check for traps. Go in, hide, let the party go ahead of me, and just follow them. Like, I know
more
that there's
traps than
not,
I did. My bad.
not gonna be. Well, there wasn't a lot of traps around though. Like this is like a place where people live and walk. Like, no, I'm just gonna stay off and do my own thing. I'm not gonna be in the front. Give me a perception, Mr. Quiz.
Oh, let's go with 29. So
29.
close.
Is that with your golden bond? How long does that last?
Do I get a
You
golden
also,
on
yeah, you also get D4. It lasts 10 minutes. So I mean, if it's past 10
You guys are
minutes,
pushing that, but not
that?
quite.
33?
33. Then yeah. You hear hammering and increased sounds of lava and kind of sounds like you're hearing like that sound of falling lava again off in the distance. And you're hearing ding, 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 ding,
Multiple
ding,
hammer
ding,
strikes?
ding, ding, ding. He said a 33.
Yeah.
Listening, kind of catching the rhythm of it. Sounds like probably maybe 4 sets of hammering.
Okay. At that point, Quizzle hop, skip, jump back the rest of everybody else. It sounds like more forge crafters ahead. By more, I mean 4. That's just my best guess, though.
Forge
Like the
crafters.
guys we just
The
fucking
ones
met.
that fly.
I don't know. There's hammer strikes and forge sounds.
What, the glowing ones?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Glowing ones. Speaking stuff and stuff.
No, I don't. I'm not. Wait, the glowing ones were the caster ones that exploded. I think he's talking about the flying ones.
Well, the flying ones had a little glowy thing here.
Oh yeah. Well, they were
Right.
more dark.
The ones that I can hear. I didn't see anything yet.
Fair. Well, shall we move on then?
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Quizzle, continue on past where he heard them and on up around where he can.
Stealthily.
Yeah. Stealthily.
You can get to there. Where's everybody else marching order? Maybe about here
Does
before.
this need to
Yeah,
stealthy?
up front for sure. Gorak's usually with you. You get a D4. But you rolled really fucking high.
Because it's just stealthy. 43 stealthy.
Yeah, you see 4 giants working working on what maybe looks like some sort of magical, or not magical, but like giant armor, shields, swords. They're doing a lot of really big, great swords. You can see are being made. They're just kind of working on different projects. You see a few things here and there. The whole room glows pretty heavily. On the far side, there's just a river of lava. Kind of seems to be coming out of the wall and just pouring down. No real sign of passageway out.
Quizzle, go back. Tell you guys. Yeah, there's 4 guys down here having her on swords and armor.
Only 4? That's
And
not.
there's an
It's not a big deal.
entryway that is allowing lava in, but I don't see any way out.
Well, from what that giant said, that sounds like we're going in the right direction.
Oh no, he might have lied to us. Makes me a liar.
It's very true.
Or the way deeper is through the lava.
I don't think that's an option for us right now.
I'm pretty resistant, but I am far from fireproof.
Far from lava.
Yes,
True that.
because lava's like spicy fire.
Just spicy jalapeno.
Extra spicy fire.
Well,
Well, it seems we've reached an impasse because I don't think 4 is a big deal for us to deal with. Because we just dealt with 10 or 8 or 10 of them.
and the way that the dead giant spoke about the other creature was that it was going to be a giant dragon. So
Also ancient.
probably larger than the ancients that we have seen.
They've seen ancients.
Mm-hmm.
He said
So a giant.
it's a giant dragon beyond what normal realities, normal comprehension, something like that.
No.
I wasn't really listening.
They are. This creature is going to be way larger than these things.
So are we going the wrong direction?
I think this is the right direction. Just we need to be able to explore the area and glean if the way to the forge is through the lava.
So do we kill these things or?
I mean, I have no means to get over there to even get any closer to that isn't leaping over those lava, leaping over that lava, and then onto the islands.
I could try and go and ask them questions about it.
I'm not against that.
I don't like. I'm good at fighting them from a distance, but I don't like fighting these things. They were very unenjoyable.
I don't mind fighting them at all. It's just I have the opposite problem. I have to touch them to kill them. Like, I can't do anything from it.
The
from way
rocks
back.
they threw were very painful
Oh, yeah.
for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go and attempt to talk to them, and we could back out and try a different angle. Like,
Like I said, that seems like a great option. See if we got any more information, or if we can determine if we need to go specifically down through the lava, or what have you. Even just the way they would react, having some questions asked of them might be able to give us some more information of what's going on.
I am quick. I could fly back to you easily.
If they get a hold of you, it wouldn't be so easy.
Two.
Also, if a couple of them got some lucky hits in with those rocks, it could be painful for you.
Lucky hits are hard to get, and I'm durable.
You were fucked up after that last fight.
I've been worse. The
But-
dragons fucked me up worse than these things have.
I'm just saying, just to be careful.
I stood toe to toe with 4 of them. Like, it's
Careful, what? Who?
Not an issue.
What's that? What are these words you speak?
Plus, like I said, I have my ways. Should I try to communicate with them, and we can pull back, if we're not intending on going in and murdering them for fun, which sounds like we all do not want that, then
I mean,
try to glean some information and go another way. Sounds like the logical response. Yes.
yeah.
We know that these can understand and speak to us, and we have not tried that angle yet. So, I don't mind trying that angle.
Well then,
There's only one way to find out. like I said, we've killed a lot of them, so I can't promise. I can't imagine that they'd be the most forthcoming with questions, so we'll be right there ready to go. But, like, if they want to talk, fucking ask them some questions.
Again, do not worry about me and back up. And Adun
Sure.
will cast Sanctuary on himself and fly up to the edge.
We should have. We would have. Wow, I just wish we would have thought of this. I wish I would have thought of this before we got here. We could have cast a portal on one of those shields and dragged it behind us. As long as we're not 1 mile away, we could have just had a door back to the other place.
Yeah, those were big shields.
Too late right now. I know, they're big enough to cast one of those shields, and then we can go up to a mile without losing.
Well, noted.
We could do that now. Go back.
I was just
I
going to say,
will-
do we want to, we have 2 more charges, do we want to, I mean, if nothing else, we could put ourselves a portal here, and then another one as far back as we can see, 1,500 feet. Those creatures aren't getting through the portal. It's a very quick way for us to get out of here if we need.
But they throw rocks through it.
Yeah, but if we, I'm saying if we go through it and then are there, start running, they're only going to have a certain amount of area they can throw rocks to. And that gives us a couple minutes head start on them. I'm not really worried about it.
I'm not worried about it.
I was just thinking maybe next time we come across a shield.
So just keeping that idea in the back pocket.
Yes. Well, you want to fly in?
Yeah, I'll embolden bond again so it doesn't fall off.
Oh, new emboldening them on.
And then
The rest of us kind of hide around the corner so that we're not
after that,
Who's
directly
going to be
sight.
up there as well? Whether he knows it or not.
yeah,
So you get to there. What's your speed again?
90. And I'll fly up to standing and just stand on the edge. Sanctuary on himself lasts a minute.
Okay.
We hide there.
And just shout out.
36.
Hello there, giants in the mountain. I come seeking an audience with your grand giant dragon ruler. Is he here?
It's like, good. You talk.
Yeah,
So you got some questions, bro.
he is this realm. Oh yes, he is always here.
That's gonna be the thing that I was thinking about. Or like on his back, bro.
Is there a way to see him face to face and communicate?
Only one forged in the flames of Sutur can look upon our great lord.
Am I to glean then that one must traverse tunnels of lava to go and seek him?
One must survive the mountain. As it says that, this one in the front slams the hammer down on the thing, and you watch as the whole hammer just goes and glows up bright. Give me a religion.
Audacity check.
Can quiz do that as well?
Yeah. Well, for you it'd be Arcana.
Yeah.
How about 7?
Looks like some sort of spell is affecting their hammer.
28.
You're thinking it looks like 28. Yeah, because you would know. It looks like the weapon is being affected by a spell known as Magic Weapon. A very powerful version of Magic Weapon. Just when she hit the hammer down on the forge, the weapon started glowing.
I and my companions have proven that we can survive this mountain. I'm curious if we can survive your master.
The mountain is the master. That's part of the survival. As are we. Reaches down and grabs a rock, and that's going to be initiative.
You get D4s to this.
You get D4s to this.
I do. It's the only modifier I have to what I roll.
Ouch.
Which is not great.
I didn't do so hot either. I usually do pretty great. Oh, that's some balances.
Not bad one.
I suppose. Still not so good.
And then, like, as he grabs that, you watch all of the other 4 all just do the same thing. Slam down the hammer, and their weapon starts to glow.
What's a D4?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. 6, 7, 8. So Lauren gets to go on an 8.
Does that guy with the mole have a mustache?
The mini does, yeah.
The mini. He has a mustache. Okay. I was just looking. It's like, does he have
The
a
Morning
mustache?
Star?
Yeah, the Morning Star. He's got a mustache.
He's got a very predominant mustache. Very mustachioed individual.
He's got a mustache on.
Gorak.
Put up your damn face. 18.
Quiz.
28.
Like I said, I did not do so hot.
Adun.
7.
Dang, big boy.
Wow.
Quiz, you are up. You see the guy reaches down and grabs for a rock.
Yeah. Quiz moves past the dune to the edge over here, about
25.
there-ish. Can he hit that guy with friggin' Shadow Blades?
Yeah.
As he goes
20.
by a dune, he goes, "Those, they're doing something called magic weapon on their weapons, just so you know."
I'm trained in Arcana. I'm not trained in Religion.
And
But your casting source is divine, so
Uh-huh.
that's probably where you would have gone.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
I mean, even so, you would have went from a 7 to a. Instead of rolling a 7, you
No.
had a +4.
shit.
It would have
5.
been. I have a +7 as opposed to a +1, so it would have been
Extra 6,
extra 6.
so 13.
Yeah.
You may have. I mean, you had an idea roughly of what it is, but.
First attack's a 31.
31 does hit.
That slow roll.
24 is the second one.
Yep.
And
Hey.
You would only have
30.
advantage on the first one.
I know. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then the second one. 21.
Yeah.
And the third one is a fuck, 18, 19, and 12, 31. 21 and 31.
All three hit.
The advantage on the first one. Sneak attack type.
Yep.
There's those and that.
A dude doesn't even know what the fuck is happening yet, and Quiz just comes in and throws a shadow blaze. He's like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40.
40 points damage in the first hit.
And then second one is 14 points damage. And the third one is 13 points damage.
Couple hits into him.
Hides.
You're pretty close to the lava. I mean, you're against a flat wall and
It's bright in here.
5 feet away from a glowing hot magma pit, so you're a bright light. You can move again, try to get out of sight, but
Move back a couple. At least.
You also have the strategy that you could adopt from the for giants in the previous room as part of that.
dive in the lava and hide inside the lava.
Or
No.
fucking lay down on normal ground, then they have disadvantage.
Against range attacks, yeah.
That's.
If you want, then you spend half your movement getting out, but
But you have a lot of movement.
Not really.
he can, but he has to give up his hide at that point.
Yeah.
Do you want to move back again, or where do you want
Move
to do
back.
it? 25 there.
So you move, action, and then bonus action dashed.
Mhm. My first guy here, right, because he's BS, A, B, C, D. So, you watch up, and you can kind of see more clearly now that you're right next to these guys when he does it. He reaches over and grabs the rune, and the fire seems to wrap out and go all around them.
Small.
Mhm. It's cinder all around him. And he's harder to see now, for the most part. But you're noticing that his armor is glowing bright red, as opposed to before. It just kind of was like smoke and embers. He did that, and now his weapon and his armor glowing bright red. So it's hard to see him still. But when you do see something, you don't see, well, her, it's, all the Forge Dwellers are actually women, giant, but when you see him, the only thing you can make out is glowing red armor and then like a weapon moving around with it, but with the way they kind of move their weapon, it's kind of hard to tell exactly like the positioning of their body and such. And with that, hey, they upgraded it. I actually get to use my thing. I'm going to throw a heated rock at you. Wisdom save?
Sanctuary on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's my save DC?
20.
20 wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I actually can throw it at you.
Nice.
It's her best save. I mean,
She's a cleric.
she's a cleric.
Yeah.
She actually has a. So I can throw a rock at you.
Cool.
Which would, it's probably kind of good.
Probably a
because
good thing.
If not, it'd be like, well,
Guess I'm throwing
who
a
else do I
quiz.
see within range?
Uh-huh.
Heated rock. DC 30.
Yeah, you hit the unhittable guy, as always.
Well, I rolled a 19. It should be able to hit you with a 19.
If I had any 19s on my dice this session, that'd be great.
I found a 20 on mine.
Right. Alright. is 21 fire damage.
So 10 fire.
And 28 bludgeoning damage.
14.
And then I can make one more. Do I have to make a wisdom save every time?
Mhm.
That's what I thought. No. 18. 17. So 17, so I have to throw it at somebody else. He's at 55, so no disadvantage. Heated rock coming at you, Quiz. Oh, that was going to be fun, but it's not. I rolled a 2, but just barely.
So you fell off the 20.
Yeah, so that misses you.
I know exactly where that 2 is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The
that
2's,
20
because that
that'd be
20's always
painful.
looking at me and laughing.
Yeah, that's a painful one.
It's like, you think it's 20? No, I'm only half of it.
Oh, you're only a tenth of it.
My body
And-
is tempted, right?
Um,
It's like only half of the digits. Heat.
damn. Makes sense. They're doing other stuff. Gorak.
Oh, I can't do much more than just get up there, basically.
This is the actual size of the thing. It's a little bit bigger. I just want to. I'm using all of them. I might as well start with that.
A
So move
move,
up.
a full move and a pounce gets me right up next to Quiz.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 is your movement, right?
Yeah. And
And
then
then-
pounce is another 20.
20. So it's bonus action, and now I'm guessing you're in a rage,
Yeah.
doing your resist rage.
But then I'm just getting ready because I don't have enough. I can't move that. I can't get all the way up there. So I'm ready to go and like. How far are you up in the air, Doom?
He's not. I'm just standing on
You're
the ground.
standing. Well, I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to like leapfrog up over him and then like jump into this dude's face.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Gotta
You
wait.
totally could too.
Gotta wait around.
What is my movement? Okay. So because there's one at each, that's on the opposite side of the giant.
Actually, are you there?
No. Yes, absolutely.
So I'm not like directly in Quiz's bubble. I don't want us both to eat a rock if we don't have to.
He returned with a puzzled look, saying, "I don't have this picture."
What?
Um, I just wanted to describe what this creature looks like. Basically, what you're seeing coming up out of the lava, it looks like it at one point maybe was some sort of giant, but it's become more magma and lava than it actually is giant anymore.
Lava giant?
Not as big. Kind of.
Lava giant.
Smoke, hair of fire, eyes glowing, and mouth. The reason why you think that this may have once been a giant is because the way that those the evil fires looked. Here, I'll show you as well. What you're looking at. This just came out of the lava.
Lava rock monster thing.
Yeah, the
Magma man.
Rock monster. That's right. Rock monster.
yeah. So the way that those evil fire guys, like how like it looked like their insides of their body was starting to glow with that fire. That's what looks like is inside of these things.
Fully
Just looks like
consumed.
it's fully consumed out to the exterior of the corpse. And I'm going to come up next to you, and I'm going to, yeah. Actually, I guess it makes sense. I'm going to just come up right here because happy birthday to me. It's actually Jesse's birthday. Happy birthday, Jesse, if you're watching. I'm guessing you're not because you're doing so. We're going to do a wave of cinders. So I need a dexterity saving throw.
So you guys get +6 plus a d4. I'm technically so do I.
Oh. Guessing William is, yeah, William is your dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just liked her. I think. I guess he's watching.
Fucking awesome. 15?
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, yeah, just barely not. It's not, these aren't actually that hard to resist, but.
24.
24, you save.
15. 15.
21. You're more than fine. 78 damage to everybody.
You
I
can't
didn't roll
dodge
that, though.
that.
I'm just kidding. You don't take any damage anyways. It's 7d8. Not
Oh, okay.
But roll that real quick. So if you saved, you take half damage or no damage if you have evasion. 10, 20, 28 fire damage.
So 14.
So 14, then 7,
Yes.
since I saved and
And none.
resistant.
But because you failed,
Fun stuff I get to do.
the cinders just burn at your eyes, and you are considered blinded
Oh, fun.
until the end of your next turn.
Tent heard.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh no, wait. Sanctuary doesn't work on area of effect stuff.
yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, you're good.
Because I was gonna run up and try to pop you, and I was like, I have a recharge ability. I'm gonna use it. Like, especially because you guys are literally in a cone.
Yeah.
He's coming up. He's like,
We're in cone shape. Hit us.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Cool.
The D.
Strategy. Yeah.
So D is him.
Fucking
He's going to bonus action. Oh, I have my armor on. My freaking armor of cover. Does look a little bit different though, just because the armor is glowing a little bit. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that looks fun. Let's do that, but I can't yet. So I've got 3 of you. You have. Yeah. I throw 1 rock at the 2 people in the back. So since you're right up front, so 1 at quiz. 23.
Shield.
Shield. Okay. And then 1 at Gorak. Yeah, so 30.
Yeah, definitely.
This plus 7. So 18 bludgeoning damage. $14 fire damage. And where is my dice? Wow. Literally didn't happen once last week, but apparently these guys are not as fair. Which makes sense because they're doing other stuff here. They're less defensive, more building stuff. Stay on his head. Aim would be here. Full move gets me to here. Just watch a guy comes out of lava. Same hulking, like lava giant guy. A is going to shield up. Then he's going to throw rock, starting on you.
He has
Not
advantage.
starting on you.
Oh, yeah, wisdom save him.
So throw one at Golrak instead. That's going to hit. The number of dice I think hits you. And that's going to be 27 bludgeoning damage and 21 fire. Second rock then, I mean, he doesn't know you're shielding, so he just sees your back there, and he absolutely misses you. I swear, like, both of you guys are rolling like 19s, 20s on you. It's 2, 5, 4. Can actually
I'll
see
take some
you.
of those.
Actually get to fucking see you.
Like, I'll take some of those twos.
You're gonna disappear. I'm never gonna be able to roll on you again.
I'm gonna
Like,
fucking
one
vanish out of
chance.
this.
Oh, I don't blame you. Opposite of where he was. Let's. You can see movement, but it's not clear yet. You just see like literally like the lava's like bulging at points, like something's swimming underneath the lava. Guessing probably one of these little guys. Norin.
I love how you said, fuck your plan.
That's Quizz's life.
I know. Motherfucker. Don't worry, I got this. Dagger, let's fucking go.
Did you ever think that maybe Quiz saw something that you didn't see?
No, because the Dune sees a lot.
No, never.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
What's his passive perception?
22.
Quiz is 26.
Jesus. Fucking how
I'm
though?
over here with a 17, blind
Okay,
as a
that'll do
fucking
it.
bat.
Yeah,
Norin
feats
is a
will do it.
27.
Yeah, fucking
Good
ridiculous.
shit.
Yeah,
Probably from feats.
feats and also just having freaking maxed wisdom. Also, he's like it's
I was gonna
he
say-
has expertise in it, and it's his background
Quiz
feature and like all.
isn't great.
I have a ridiculous wisdom.
Quiz
of
is
course, I say
wisdom.
that, but
What's your
the
modifier
Dune's
in your
not
wisdom?
great by any means. Huh?
What's your modifier in your wisdom?
+6.
Plus 4. And
Yeah.
that's my.
So a 22 passive perception is
that's my
really fucking good,
passive
except
perception.
apparently not here. I guess I'll go fuck myself, guys.
Hey, no, yeah, tell me about it. But you're the low. Well, he's actually the lowest. But I'm like, oh yeah, cool. So you see this? Oh, that's there. Oh, by the way, there's this. So you walk past the ambush. I'm like, oh yeah, there's an ambush here. Yeah, do you have that?
Yeah. I was like, oh hey, wait, look at this.
Yeah.
I want to, but not yet. Not yet.
We are perceptive.
Do we just start
What
with
we do.
that? What do we say? We'll save that. We're just going to. I don't have that. That's nice.
The reason why I took those feats is my passive perception was just a bonus.
saving
I
that.
wasn't considering that. I took those feats because Quiz cannot be surprised
Right.
by an opponent that he cannot see.
No.
Cannot. You do not get advantage against him.
So if he perceives them passively,
No, he doesn't even have to perceive them. You make an attack, you don't get advantage because you did not surprise.
you give him alert. Yeah.
Hey, that's
Alert
a
and
crit.
observant.
Hey.
And it's this, actually.
What's going on around?
22. Do I have D4 to this?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I re-emboldened us before I flew in. And I only have
Oh,
one
yeah.
more left for today.
Doesn't matter because so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So all 4 hit.
And one is a crit.
He is shooting for this one, and he is chaining them into this one because they're the ones he can see the easiest. And he is, of course, doing, since we're starting off, doesn't need to drink him, doesn't need to do stuff. He doesn't like getting hit, so he's going to do the, it sucks because they're probably going to save, but he's going to try to blind them.
I mean, his save DC is fucking crazy, so.
But it's also a con save.
No, that's true. That's probably, yeah,
That'd
Their
be their
best one.
biggest
So
one.
he is doing be shadowed, con save, or be blinded. So yeah, he's going to do 1 or 4 into this one, and then 2 into this one. He can't see the 2, so put 1 on each.
nice.
Just to try to. So we're starting off 28, 29. Right, yeah. 41 points of damage into the front one. 41 points of damage into B. He's got everything so far. And he needs to give me a con save. It's actually not that good. I thought it would be a lot higher. They're all wisdom. So yeah,
Failed it.
he did. So he is blinded. How do you like that? And then I've got some disadvantages. Far guy over there. Still gonna hit. I rolled 2 14s. Guy over there with disadvantage 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna do it. And then 2 on this guy. Yep, a 14 and a 14. Oh, a lot of 14s.
Yeah.
But so he takes 1, he takes 1, and he takes 2. So that's going to be D is taking so 14, 21, 26 points of damage. 26, and he is blinded. A takes 10 points. And it's not blinded. And then C, who hasn't gone yet, is the one we want to blind. He takes 11 points. And is definitely not blinded.
So
Grab my dice. Okay. And that is Norin. Move the bonus action. Let's, if I can buddy up. Oh, also, yep, that makes sense. So that'll go. Adun, you are up.
Shit. Well, the boys are behind me. He's angry, from what I heard. So, fuck it.
Does blinded affect? Well, I guess yeah, it does affect true sight. Yeah,
I'm not immune to blinded.
yeah. You don't have like blind sight out that far.
Yeah.
You just have true sight, so you see what actually is there. But what actually is there is burning cinders in your eyeballs.
Yes. So,
Where your true sight lets you know that they are actually there.
for sure. Adun will then cast the really beefy Spirit Guardians.
You would.
Love them spirit guardians, man. Ghosts walking around hitting shit. Can't beat
We'll
it.
cast a level 6 Spirit Guardians, which is actually a level 7 Spirit Guardians. Which means Sanctuary falls off.
Perfect. And also means I don't have something for the aura on that guy, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
My bad. I guess we just need to get more.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't. It doesn't even really matter because the aura doesn't matter the range on them.
right.
It doesn't do anything. It's just more of a visual idea of where that is because it is hard to see through.
But that's it for now.
Okay. Come on. What's my range on the spawn? Notes. Extras. Spawn. So that's just that. And then he has to. 91. No. This one that's kind of in the lava. Deck save. That's not going to do it. Takes 4d10 lightning on that one, which is my first one. 10, 27 lightning from Norn's spawn. Blast into him. He actually looks decently fucked up. Not heavily, but decently. C is going to bonus action and put his armor on.
Nice.
Looks like a web, but it's actually a big
Just like the others.
around him. It's
Similar. but not-
30-foot radius sphere centered on the giant. So I mean, it's bigger than these two, but just this big ass cloud. And he is going to so bonus action furnace armor, and then we are going to throw some rocks. I've got 1, 2 that I'm going to throw out. I have advantage against you because you're blinded. And I miss. Right? 25. And I don't have advantage against Golrak. But I'm going to throw a rock at you. That one's going to hit because that's the number I need to hit him.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool. Do it up. Throw a rock.
That's what I'm doing.
This one rock, that first rock wasn't so bad. That second rock really a bitch.
There's a very big spread on these rocks.
Oh yeah.
When you have such big dice,
3d10, 3d12,
Yeah.
plus 7. So 3d10 plus 7, so it's 10, 24 bludgeoning, and 23 fire.
God damn.
And, hey, he's good. Oh, did I didn't roll one. D. He's good. So that's that, and then D is going to be opposite side, so right there. Full move. When he enters the zone, he takes damage? Yes?
Mm-hmm. First time, and when they start their turn in it.
So,
I'll start. Okay, cool.
So he would know as soon as he gets hurt by it that
Mhm.
if he starts his next turn in there, it would hurt him, basically.
he's coming up out of the lava. Problem is that does the thing go
Does
through
lava block line of effect? It's
Yeah,
your call.
It's one of those hard ones to really say. So it's like I'm gonna
it's
say
lava.
with him moving at full speed and trying to lunge out of the lava.
Yeah.
He pretty much was diving in and coming in because he's right at the edge of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if he just barely got into lava, the effect would still hit him. But he's going to more so be getting hit by these things as he's coming out of the lava, which is literally the end of his movement.
Yeah.
So he could try to move back, but it took full movement to get adjacent to you.
Yeah.
So he's not going to. It's a wisdom save.
No, not anymore. And he has advantage to hit me because I cast a spell. Sanctuary falls off.
No, he doesn't have the ability to hit. He full moved to get there.
Oh,
He's in your zone.
shit. Oh, you're right. Then yes, yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw for the damage.
Does a 6 get it?
No.
These guys are super smart,
Um,
and usually a 1 is never really good.
D8s. 78s.
78s. That's what I do with my blast.
Nice. It took a lot of my power to do that. And I rolled a lot of ones. So 3, 10. But I also rolled 6s and 8s and 7s. So 3, 10, 24, 30 points of radiant damage.
It's like he's not quite bloodied, but almost. And that brings us to quiz.
Yeah.
You got 2 of these little guys who just did like the lava wave things. You got 3 of them here, but 2 of them are engaged with an ally. So you can sync attack them even though you're not technically hidden now.
Right.
And then if you get past this threshold, I'm going to say it's going to be dark, like low light in there, but it's bright light to the edge of here. So I'll give you a little line kind of to give you a feel. This is kind of the edge of where it's bright light.
Okay. Then heal.
So you wouldn't have advantage on attacking these guys, but if you hit them and allies there, so you can still sneak attack them.
Yeah. Was there one more fucked up than the other there?
Here, sorry, this is a little bit off. He's in that space there. Yeah, the one that just came into the zone is definitely more fucked up.
You got that one?
You're watching all these freaking angelic things.
Then,
I don't know exactly what yours would look like, but
Absolutely. I mean, just angelic warriors, like kind of robed, figureless, but like
first shadow blade.
feathery, wispy, ghosty wings.
29.
that is a hit.
They'd all have swords and shields and
So
shit.
then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Interesting. 20.
It's been my night. I'm trying to make tens, and it's all just like
34. I know,
40s and
yeah.
8s
Doesn't
and 5s.
really work out.
36, 38,
Have
40,
weird single digit.
42 points of damage.
40% of damage. He is very, very critical.
Second attack on him. 9, 10, 11, 12, 24.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 14.
14. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use a marker because none of you guys are going to change it. He explodes and leaves just this cloud of ash here. It looks like he explodes, and you see he blows up, but just this like rolling ball of cinders filling that 10-foot space. So it's like cinders and smoke that are just filling up that area. And one more attack.
Third attack. On Everybody there look.
You don't have a sneak attack on either of them. Both of them look pretty much fine.
Okay.
Neither of them have been hit yet. Oh no, yeah, this one got hit.
Well, he's engaged with an ally. Can I sneak attack him?
Yeah. Oh no,
You
you can
already
only
used
attack
it
once per
once,
round.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then 12 and 12 is 24.
24. Which is always one of those
No,
things to
that's
remember.
AC.
AC 24, yeah. I was just kidding.
15 points damage.
Damage, yep. Remember, you can only sneak attack
Once.
once on your turn. Doesn't say once per round, once on your turn.
Turn.
So if you want to hide, provoke an attack of opportunity, you can use your reaction to get another sneak attack per round and get a bunch more damage out.
Right.
But it's going to reveal you,
Right.
so it's give or takes. It's nice about being able to just disappear and then just murder somebody.
Yeah. But if there's somebody else standing around watching you,
That's
fine. Yeah. Then at that point, he's going to move back past the line and hide.
Perfect. B is blinded.
He gets
Cool.
a D4.
Thanks. And I don't have rocks. Also fucking cool.
So,
Makes a
so
nice
cool.
even 40 hide.
It's so cool.
Nice even 4.
We're gonna go 10, 20, 30, 40. Because as soon as he starts getting hit by that shit, he's gonna be like, fuck that, move back.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, 28.
Yep, so half damage. So, let's see here. So instead of 32, 16 radiant.
And then I'm going to just magma wave out here, which is just barely going to hit you. He's just going straight forward with it. So I need a dexterity save.
Dexterity save, go. We'll see what happens. Oh, final fucking lead. 23.
You say that you've actually saved against every single one of these. So you'll take half damage and you will not be restrained in rock.
Let's
Stupid nose.
So it's 25 damage,
so
12, so 6 fire. And that's that. It's till the start of his next turn, right? To the start of the Warlock's next turn. Which sucks because he can just reset it. It's like, oh, you see me? Golrak, you are up.
Oh boy. I mean, my plans have changed slightly since I was going to go leap out there. I've got a couple of targets closer. Let's go and see if I can't smash these lava creatures to bits.
Absolutely.
Blah, 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 blah. Can I kill one?
Yeah. You just automatically kill it?
Yeah.
Heard. Yep, it's 84 points of damage.
no hand on that guy.
Yes. You just go through and just blow it up. But it does leave a cloud of cinders.
It's a cloud, and it's cinderful.
All dark and dusty and full of shit.
Cloudy. So that one's dead.
And I'm going to come up in with my second move, or the rest of my move, and take this second attack, and we're going to hopefully do that again. No, we're not going to do it again.
Yeah, you might.
We're going to roll 2 13s, which is still pretty cool.
Right.
13 plus 18.
If it hits, it's a good
30. 28?
28 damage.
Or 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Go away. Go away. Oh, that's sad. 10. On all those d6. My bonus is better than that. 38 damage.
He is very, very critical, but he doesn't explode.
Fucking course.
And that brings it to his turn. And recharge. Nope. So we're just going to do some slams. Oh, I'm going to start my turn in the zone, actually.
Oh, starts the turn in the zone.
How many dice are you rolling? Because
7.
I did save.
You did save?
I rolled a 19. I have a +5, so 24. So take half damage. So if you roll all ones, I survive. Otherwise, no.
Oh yeah, definitely not, because
Have
this is
4
the highest
hit
I've rolled
points.
so far.
4.
Yeah.
Of course. That makes
So-
How do I keep
21
doing that? Just like taking a head off and then leaving him with like 2 fucking hit
So
points.
fucking funny. 21, 31, 41. Highest I've rolled so far.
Woo!
On the lowest hit point.
Yeah.
41
That makes
damage.
sense.
Hey, it's more than he had,
So it would have been 20 damage. That's what he was taking.
which is a little more than 4.
A little bit.
Cloud of cinder smoke. Very effective. You see Gorak smack him, and then the
I
angels
see
just
nothing.
all collide in. Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not blinded anymore because it was till the end of my next turn, right?
Yeah.
So I do see now finally.
Yeah, until the end of its next. Well, no. Have you had your turn yet? No, because you're getting ready to have your second turn.
Yeah. No, I cast Spiritual Guardians. That was my first turn.
Oh yeah. While you were blinded, you casted that.
Yeah. So yeah, I can see. I see the.
D is blinded and doesn't have that, so he's gonna go. Zones.
We got a pretty good like Venn diagram shit going on there.
Right. A can see and has rocks, and you've got angels, and I'm a cleric. Wait, is this one you? I don't even know if you're concentrating, but
I'm concentrating.
probably.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm guessing. He doesn't have the spell. I don't know if he necessarily knows, but he knows that you are definitely the source of this angels that's just blowing shit up.
Yeah.
So, and his blind friends are just like, ow.
Fuck, that was really
So,
shitty. Yeah.
2 rocks at you. 27.
Doesn't miss.
So I'm happy with my life, and
Well,
It's very close.
whatever
Still have
he's swinging on a dune is at disadvantage right now too.
is that melee or all attacks?
All attacks within. If anybody is within 5 feet of me.
Oh, he's not. He's this guy throwing rocks.
No, if a dude
Oh,
isn't
if it's
within 5
allies.
feet of me.
Okay. Yeah. So it would have been disadvantage.
I don't get like he can still hit me for full advantage, but
He's
anybody
trying to-
like in
yeah.
my 5 feet zone is disadvantage or gets disadvantage or
Yeah.
advantage, whatever it is.
Cinder Hulk, the only one still alive, is going to not want to deal with that shit because he just watched 2 of his friends get fucked up by it, and he's going to cone you guys. So he comes up out of the lava.
This is the dex.
It is a dex, yes.
Is that everybody?
Wave of cinders. No, just the 2 of them.
Misses you, but you get a +6 and a d4.
Ooh, ouch.
Fucking blinded again.
Did you roll 15 again?
No, I rolled less.
Oh.
I got a 13.
That is a fail.
With your 6?
Yeah.
Did you and your D4? All that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Plus 6.
Yeah.
6 plus 1 plus 6 is not enough.
A hard 20.
Hard 20 is more than enough.
I mean, I rolled an 8, but my D4 was nice, so it gave me a
It's
3.
a soft one.
You're soft 20.
I'm a hero. I don't dodge shit apparently.
He just
Tank
takes
just-
it.
oh,
Stand there and just let it happen.
Just
29
sticking,
fire damage.
just sticking the
Wow.
face right in.
So 14.
14, and then you take 7. Ben, you actually take
14.
14.
Which is actually, that was the same basically that you did last time.
So he comes up and he does a wave of cinders,
And I'm blind again.
and you are blinded again, which means I have advantage. But Golrak's next to you, which means I have disadvantage. So
I cannot fail my concentration check.
You can't.
For that DC.
Oh, for that, I was like, yeah, you can. Well, I'm gonna hit you with some rocks. We're
No,
gonna
you're
talk-
not. You're
we're
not
gonna
going to hit me
discuss
with
this.
rocks. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, hey.
We are going to 4 big guy, and then 1 on each, and then yeah, I'll throw another one at this guy. So 4 on my big guy. Oh shit, big guy. I crit the last one and I forgot to do it. He takes 7 more points of damage. So he is B, takes 7 more points of damage. Not enough to bloody him, but we're throwing 4 at him. Oh, we'll do 4, then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Since this guy's out of the lava. We'll make it easy. Ooh.
Well, and then first big guy is blind, so that's advantage, right?
Yes. No, he's not blinded. Blinded until the start of my turn. I did it specifically, yeah, it's
So
because
Norton can't.
you can't give yourself advantage. But let's see.
Oh, so they just became unblinded to
Yeah.
possibly be
Literally,
blinded.
yeah, right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Yeah.
So I can see. Oh, okay.
And he is still doing the blinding. 16, 19 is a miss. 20, 21 is a miss. 21 is a miss. 16, 24 is a hit. And 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 is a hit. So 2 hits, 2 misses. The highest I rolled was a 5. 5, 3, 2, 2.
Wow.
It's almost like it's actually him playing.
Damn. The universe is weird.
It is. It's crazy.
25, but I get to try to blind him. And it looks like he just went bloodied. And I get to try to blind him,
Oh, you
and he
can
actually
blind.
has a shit for a con. And he is blinded. And then I only have 2, so I'm going to go into the 2 furthest ones. Just because these guys moving in more weapon-y looking. Like, yeah, I'll do it. So 1 disadvantage on him. Oh, there you go. 2's a miss. 4, so that's 20. That's a miss. And then on him, that's a hit. And he's blinded. Yes, he is. So he's blinded now. And he takes 12 damage. 12 damage on, and that's A, B, C. That brings us to Adun.
Well, before I got blinded, I knew where the guy in front of me was, right?
You knew where the guy in front of you was, and you also saw something coming out of the lava, and it just kind of like something barely came up in a wave. Came through, so you kind of have an idea where he is.
Okay. Man. I think it's even worth that shot, but I will fly up and forward about 10 feet, just buffet my wings and hover. Yeah. So just move, and then I will I'll do a little. I'm good right now. I will action dodge.
Okay.
And then I'm no longer blinded, right?
And you're no longer blind. End of your turn. You just have to react and kind of.
Yeah, like,
Oh, that hurts.
fuck.
Maybe a little. Wolf moving.
These guys are annoying.
The spawn is going to. Move about 40. He would have moved it on his turn. I just forget because I'm not that. And, blinded guy. Doesn't necessarily require sight, so still fails. Takes 30 points of lightning damage. And that brings us to C, who's blinded now, because why not? Who's going to just kind of moving in, and he will like move in and then duck underneath the lava. It's like, I don't want to get shot anymore. He is dead because you cut his head off. Quiz.
Quiz casts Shadow Mortal on himself.
Okay. Is that a concentration?
Yes.
What do the little cinder clouds do?
I don't know. They're there. Oh, you did move through one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I flew through one when I was blinded.
Yeah, sorry. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
So you don't know. No one's moved through it yet. Actually, you did. You're flying, but I forgot it's a 10-foot cloud. So you have
How about an 18?
18. You were fine. But
Sorry, 17.
17.
17.
17. You're still fine.
Okay.
It burns. It's kind of fiery.
Very burning.
Not a lot fiery burny, and you seem to.
Uncomfortably hot
Yeah.
in those spaces, okay.
Shadow Maw, you said move forward?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Probably don't want to move into that smoke,
No, I'm gonna have to stay out of that friggin' smoky stuff.
but it's fine because you're there.
Move around that way.
So it's 25 more move.
Is that where the smoky shit is?
The smoky shit's here.
Yeah, stay out of that. I'm fine.
You can move up if you want to move again, but that's 25. But you cast.
So that was an
so,
action.
Yeah.
So,
So I'll do hide at that point.
okay.
With my in the shadows.
Yeah.
The moil.
I'm starting my turn in the zone with my plus 11.
42.
That's gonna fucking do it. That's a 31.
Well, that's when I rolled really low, so cool. 10, 26, so 13
Where's that
points of
41?
radiant,
Where's that 41?
right?
Oh, that's right. It didn't have 4 hit points.
Instead of 26, it did. Which, I mean, if he's saving it, I guess it doesn't really fucking matter anyway.
You moved in after I was blinded. I don't have rocks. I'm not liking that. But I also own that. So I guess this is what really matters is Oh, no. No, it doesn't. Do I get my recharge? I don't need a recharge. This is just what I do. This is what I have. So it is actually going to hit all three of you guys because, again, I'm doing it just directly straight out from him. So all three of you need to give me a dex save.
You guys have +6 to yours.
All of a sudden, I'm like, why doesn't it tell me what recharge dice is? Just an ability. I have to find a recharge dice for it.
Nice.
What'd you get?
26.
26. So no damage on a save.
26.
So you take half damage.
No.
What'd you get? What the
12.
12, okay, yeah. So 10, 20, 36 points of fire damage.
Oh, I didn't have my 6 on that either.
So 18.
It's actually a 32.
And I'm restrained.
Yes.
Burn.
Also give me a concentration check. Probably
I can't fail.
can't fail that now.
Not quite.
And you are just kind of locked up in rock. Gorak, you are up.
I don't want to.
How high up are you?
10 feet.
Yeah, so he's 10 feet up, so. You can absolutely leap to him. And this guy's blinded. You can see he's got the black stuff over his eyes. And it's kind of going through.
Well, in that case, I want to try and piggyback off the dune and then just kind of fly over to this next island.
Okay.
Land behind this guy and smack at him.
Give me an athletics.
$22.
22. And then give me an athletics.
23.
So you can absolutely jump up onto a dune. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Jump onto this guy. 25, 30, 35, landing behind him on the rock pile.
Sick.
Pretty much just jumped on a dune, then jumped onto this giant who's like blinded. He's like, what the fuck?
What is my reckless do against him being blinded for advantage?
It's just advantage.
I'm already swinging reckless, so I'm already going for advantage, or I have advantage, so it's just it's nothing.
It's nothing. No. There's not multiple advantages or anything like
It's
that.
nothing.
No.
Cool. I just wanted to.
Unless you're an elf. It's pretty much the only thing is elven accuracy.
Racist.
They get 3 instead of. But that's also just any time they get advantage with those certain attacks.
Yeah, of course it is. Damn elves.
Well, it's technically roll 2 and you get to re-roll 1.
23
And
hit?
then you have to take it, I think. I think it's similar to the other ones.
23?
23 is a hit, just barely.
That's much better than that first round. Gosh. 10, 52 damage.
Yeah. He's critical.
That second smack. Ooh, man, those are fucking rolling around wild. 21.
21 damage.
21 to hit.
Oh no, 21 is a miss.
That's what I was afraid of. Rolling real low on the single digits. All right, start that counter over again.
Right.
Damn it.
He's dead. He isn't blinded.
Those first couple bounces they took off each other were sweet, and now every time they're bouncing off each other and just like, garbage!
Kind of know what's going on here. I'll move in on you, and I get 3 Forge Hammer attacks on you. Mr. Golrak, and you went reckless, so I have advantage. So that's a 27. 30 something, and a 33.
Good lord!
hits.
Miss me one time! Fuck!
He has advantage,
advantage.
and he has magic weapon on this thing.
Okay.
He has
Right.
he has, I mean, almost as good attack bonus as all of you guys. A little bit better than Alex for the first time. And this will be that. So I get. I don't want to run more small. Just got my big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Forge Hammers hurt.
5. Huh?
Forge Hammers hurt.
They're not that bad. Their rocks hurt a lot worse. 10, 20 bludgeoning damage.
Would you like another drink, Dave?
Yeah, I'll take a wild cherry. So,
Chris, did you need? I'm good, thank you.
so 20 on the first one, so you take 10. Oh. It's considered magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. But your other rage, it does say you just have resistance to all damage other than psychic?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's going to count, so. 22, so 11. 10, 11, and 23. So 11. Thank you.
Crush is caffeine free if you want to.
I think the Sunkissed too.
Sunkiss probably is too.
It's like a mango Sunkissed.
What?
There's also vanilla porters in there. Those are also caffeine free. There's a lot of other beers actually in there that are porters.
Yeah, most actually.
I made up one last night that ended up coming out really good.
Yeah.
Granted, I made a mistake first, and I made a curdled mess.
Oh no.
Rum creams are they're hard to deal with. Like you mess up this a little bit.
Alcohol, well, alcohol curdles dairy stuff. You just got to deal with it sometimes.
Well, no, the alcohol is a dairy
Mhm.
because it's a rum cream. So I added a little bit of Sunkissed, or I mean a little bit of Crush.
Oh, yeah.
So I was trying to make like a strawberry
Oh,
pina colada.
yeah,
All
so-
the alcohol curdled.
Yeah, the acid. Acid gotcha.
hmm
Oh yeah.
But I did one. It was basically like 1.5 ounces of pineapple rum cream, 1.5 ounces of coconut spiced rum cream, and then 1 ounce of blue carousel, and then like shake that over the rocks and add soda water to it, and it looks just like blue milk from Star Wars.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was good.
Yeah.
So D moves in and smack, smack, smack. He's dead.
Shit ass cocktails.
He's going to throw rocks at. Well, now you're restrained.
So instead of me dodging and you having disadvantage, you just have a straight.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw 2 rocks at you. Flat rolls. So 22 is going to miss. 28 hits.
I will use my reaction to silvery barbs him.
Roll higher than 15. I rolled another 9, so that one misses.
I'll give myself advantage.
Probably a good call. So it's 2 of those, and how am I? I'm fucked. The only cinder guy is going to start his turn in your zone. The only still living one. Does not make his wisdom save.
Does not make it yet, so. Ooh, that's a fun one. 28. 37 points of radiant.
Rough for sure. Do I get my recharge? I do. It is narrowly going to hit you, Quiz, so I do need a save from you as well. But Quiz and Norin, you're fine. You're not in it.
Saving what?
Dexterity saving throw?
You mean Quiz and Adun?
Quiz and Adun, that's what I meant. Yeah. Sorry, Norin's
6 as well?
up next.
Fucking finally. God damn.
You're good?
25.
You're good?
23.
So you. Well, you're not in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just hitting them.
Oh, no, I'm up there. That's right. I forgot. I forgot I was in there.
10,
You just wanna
I
roll
don't
the
even
dice.
know where I am.
You just want to be a part of the thing.
30,
I wanna
so save for
participate, man.
15, none, and so
So
7. And I'm going to.
Well, 15 was the full damage, or was that the half?
15 was half, so you save for half, and then 30 was
And
the
I
full
resisted.
damage.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
So,
Just making sure.
That's him. That brings us to Norin.
I am
No, he's
just
blinded.
bloodied.
Norin cares, but also Norin can only do stuff if he touches you.
What?
So, oh, it's the same. I'm going to. This little guy's getting way too close. Those guys over there. He's gone, so. Yeah. We're going to start. We're going to throw 3 into this little Hulk. 3 into the Hulk guy, 1 into this guy, and then we'll change them there. So 3 into the puppy, 1 into him. They all hit. And then we're chaining 1, 2, 3, and 1.
2 on the dude in the back.
So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 points of damage on this guy.
Not quite
Bloodies
enough.
him, and we're trying to blind him. He has a con save 8. That's a save, isn't it? Yes, it is. Who knows? So he's not blinded. And then 1 hit on this guy is going to be 16 points of damage. Guy is already critical. And does he save? Yes, he does. On the nose as well. So he's not blinded. And then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 10. Oh, no, not that
Oh,
guy.
they're disadvantaged, aren't they?
This one. Oh, they are at disadvantage. So, and ooh, there's a 6 on him, and then a 10 becomes a 7, and a 17 becomes an 8.
But he has a D4 still.
Yep.
Which I'll still hit.
So, well, not yet. 16, We're looking at a 22 on this guy, which is a miss. 23 is a hit on the nose. Oh yeah, I guess that was no good. So that hits, that hits. This one over here. No, that one was a, yeah, that hits. So we're good. So, and then there's saves, fails, saves, fails. These two bastards are just always fucking blind. And then for damage, we're going, so A gets 14, and then B gets 17. That is not looking good at all. And D gets 14, 30. Okay. And that was Norin Adun. You are restrained.
Yep.
You can attempt a if I can find it. There you go. Yeah, you can attempt an athletics to try to break free, or you can attack it to break it. That being said, if you don't break this, because you're restrained, your movement's 0, so your hover technically.
My hover allows me to stay blind.
If your speed is reduced to 0, you can't hover.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the reason why hover exists.
Hover, because if you don't have hover, you have to move. You can't stop
if you
in
have
the air.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly it. If you have hover, you absolutely can stop moving, which means if your speed is 0, you can still be in the air.
A flying creature is knocked prone if it has its speed reduced to 0.
And the only exception to that is hover.
Hover is not going to. Hover means that you don't, because if a creature doesn't have hover, it can't stop in the air. That's all that hover does. Hover doesn't mean that you reduce to 0.
I won't argue it, but it's something that you should look up because it is a thing. Like
I know hover allows you to stop moving in the air.
Even if your speed is reduced to 0, it won't let you fall. Like that's the point of hover, is you don't fall. It'd be like if a wizard cast a fly spell on themselves and gained hover. If they're restrained in midair, they're not going to drop.
Well, that's also different if you have wings that are giving you the ability to hover versus. Because if you have.
But I mean, they're magic. Yeah. Still. But I won't argue the point. I will just attempt to attack and break out because. Well, no, because I can do skills and buff myself. Do I have a better chance with skills and buffing myself or with attacking? Probably attacking, honestly. Yeah, I'll just attack it twice. Does the lava have like an AC to hit?
It does.
Okay. So does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Second attack. Okay, does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Disadvantage sucks so bad.
Mm-hmm. .22 points of damage.
22 points of damage and it shatters. You are no longer restrained.
That was my action, right?
Mhm.
I will go over and fly to where I am standing next to Golrak. I know that's a pain in the ass, but
30 brings you there.
and then yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. Spawn sees this little guy over here by his boss who's blinded, does not save. 10, 27 points of lightning damage. He explodes. They're gone. With the cloud there.
Does the cloud like offer any sort of cover or anything for concealment? Probably not. It's just hot. Hot.
It's heavily obscured.
Oh shit.
And it's very hot, yeah.
Nice. Good for Norrin. Behind the heavily obscuring cloud.
And that brings us to C, who's going to come out. And we are going to throw 2 rocks at the guy who keeps blinding me. And that's going to be so 21 and 26. Norrin can do actions. Use Metallic Dragon to give him a 6 to armor. Which gives him a 26, which means 1 hits but 1 misses. Okay, we're doing 10, 26 fire damage. And 10, 20, 30 bludgeoning damage. Two smacks into him, and then he's going to go. And then, or sorry, in the lava there. And that's him. That's dead. Quiz.
The puppy's gone.
Right?
You got 2 guys who are blinded, so you have advantage on either of them. And then you've got a guy in the lava and a guy over here who's just kind of walking up.
He's gonna move around the cloud thing.
5, 10, 15, 20.
That's fine. And the guy in front.
Okay. That's a guy who's pretty fucked up.
Good. Let's see if we can't just bring out his knee. Attack with advantage. That's a crit.
Nice.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4. So
Super.
I'll double the this one.
Okay.
Double big dice.
Not bad.
Not too bad. It's alright. Average is easy.
10. Oh, fuckers.
Your blues on my side are another 10.
Those
6,
are-
3, 1.
Yeah. These are double too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just double everything. So
You got a 5
the
and a 5
weapon
there, right?
damage is not double.
The bonus isn't. Everything but
Oh.
your bonus,
So
your
I'll just-
plus. So that +7 is just a
It's just 7, so 10, 20, 30, 9, and 40, 80, 78, and 7 is
85.
85.
Which is enough.
On that guy, then
He falls.
the guy that's still standing there is also blinded.
Mm-hmm.
So advantage on him.
Yep.
Shit. Dirty 20.
That is a miss.
And third one. There we go. 29. AC.
29 AC is a hit.
18 points of damage.
Absolutely.
And hiding.
And hide.
Yeah, roll 2 16s.
Gorak, you are up.
Let's make it 20. 19.
I'm gonna turn around and
40.
fucking crack at this big old dude standing behind me.
Yeah. He is blinded.
Awesome. Yeah, I gotta do it anyway. Take the swing. Aww. $38 to hit.
That's a hit.
Roll a 19.
Right.
If you like the 20s though, 19's right next to that 1, so
Mhm.
that's a lot better than the 1.
True that. True that. 48 damage.
48 damage. Not quite bloody yet.
Second swing. And that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 and a 20.
190 damage.
Ah!
He falls. So I'm gonna push that below it. Move it again.
Alright, now I'm confused because I'm stuck on an island.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Oh, fuck, get out of here. Long term, not so bad, but immediately it's a concern.
And he is going to magma wave this way. These guys.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a deck save.
They both have an extra D4.
Norn has a +0, so I'm looking for a 19. I rolled an 18.
Of course.
Suck.
So he's restrained. And the spawn has a +6. So I'm looking for. So 6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You need 13. You're fine. You roll 13.
I had to roll a 13,
Alright.
not get a 13.
Oh.
So they are both restrained, both taking full damage. and he already used his reaction to give him up his AC. Hasn't gone again since then. So he's taking all of this. 8d6 fire damage. That's 43 fire damage. And they're both restrained. That's him. Bring us to Norin's turn. Get my reaction back. That's good. Those two are dead. That one's in lava. This one's visible. So the only one I can see. Not liking this guy. I also have that. So attack rolls have disadvantage because he's restrained. I want to. Let's do this. We're going to go bonus action. Is that a bonus action or is that an action? That was one action. It's 30 feet, which doesn't help me at all. So instead, we are going to does not have Misty. No, we don't have Misty because we have Far Step. Why have Misty when we can do that? Still a bonus action, yeah. So we're going to do Far Step. And that will be yeah. Teleport back to here, leaving behind all that rock stuff. Bonus action, and then he will do 4 Eldritch Blasts into that guy. And there's no one else to chain him into, so 4 Eldritch Blasts. And he's going to do leeching because he's hurt. Well, he's not blooded yet. We'll do the blinding one. And it'll hit. 28, 38, 48, 53 points of damage. On him. Still not bloodied. Is he blinded? Yes, he is. And that is Adun.
I will grab Gorak and fly adjacent to Big Man, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
that's perfect. And that's it for everything. I'm assuming that probably used up my. That's probably more than what, 45-ish feet of movement.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much your movement there. Yeah.
I guess I'll dodge.
Not gonna cast anything or attack or anything. Cleo's move.
I don't do hardly any damage, I don't feel like.
He's blinded.
If
I mean, you
keep
have
it hit.
advantage.
Oh, I guess I do have advantage, that's true. Yeah, I guess I'll attack. I'll attack him twice.
And also dodging next to Gorak.
That's true.
You see these like ancient things kind of. Or no, is it the bear? What is it?
It's
he's
bear.
Like, he's taunting him.
Bear.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's not too bad. So yeah, 29 to hit. Which is
Check. Pretty sure it's bear.
first attack. Does 5.
What in the heck, D&D? Beyond?
20 points of damage. First hit.
Yep.
And second attack is at advantage.
That's weird. It just fully fucking.
AC
fucking
22
That's a hit. Well, no, 22 is a miss.
on that guy's.
Yeah.
Then that's what I got.
And then Spawn is restrained. Does not like that. He's going to attempt to break out.
That was weird. Okay, cool.
He still has his D4.
He's going to, yeah, just attempt to break out. Looking for a 19. I've got a 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not going to do it. Rolled a 1 and a 2. So that's him. To C. There, and we're going to throw a rock at each of you guys. It's around him. So 1 on Gorak, 28, and on Dune, the miss, 21. Gorak, you are going to take 21 fire damage and 28 bludgeoning damage. Quiz, you are up.
Well, that guy just walked right up to me. I think he needs some freaking shadow blades.
Does it turn into a pincushion?
Shadow blades. Let's see what we got here. 18 and 12. It's like a 30.
That's a hit.
Just can't do it, can I? 32, 37, 38, and 7. 45.
Okay.
The second attack. Both 8s and those 11, 23.
23 hits, just barely.
Hey, just barely still hits.
Mm-hmm.
15 points of damage.
Absolutely.
Third attack is a much higher. 17 and 12 is a 29.
Mm-hmm.
13 points of damage. And hide it.
Okay. Gorak.
2.
Got this blinded guy in front of you.
was blinded in front of me, so let's see if we can more permanently remove those eyeballs. Negative.
No, the first one.
31.
That's a hit.
$49 damage.
9 damage, absolutely. Not quite blooded yet.
And then,
Close.
if anything is anything, second hit. No.
Then nothing is nothing.
Still good, but no.
Theoretically, by that
Right.
math.
31 again.
Yep.
Yick. 8. 32 damage.
Bloodies him.
3 2s and 2 1s on my D6.
Oh, Dad.
That's why I was just like, oh, that's
He's
just
starting
fucking
in the
Lotus.
zone.
It's like that's fucking just gross to look at.
Um,
It is.
So that's a 30 wisdom save.
Definitely saves. $34, so 17 damage.
And then I'm blinded, so I have disadvantage. You're raging, reckless, so I have advantage, so that's just a flat roll. So I'm gonna throw
baby.
3 flat roll hammers at you because you're like sitting there snarling and growling, slashing at me. He's like, I know roughly where you are.
My dude is very.
Baby, miss one of them. No. probably not.
23?
No, that hits.
Yeah, that was my low one.
Fuck.
Yeah.
See? 3 flat rolls, I'm still getting fucking smacked with
You're
this
seeing this
shit.
weapon is still glowing with bright energy.
Yeah, that. I do suspect.
Sounds about right.
Going with
30 points of
fuck
damage.
Very much. Throwing a little
From the
block.
first one,
From the first one. Ow.
um,
I don't
20,
think there was 30 from all 3 of them last time.
30 for the second one.
Bring pain.
Well, it's still half, so it's 15 and 15. It was 20, 21, and 22 last time. And then 28.
That's almost 14.
As he smacks 3 times. Brings us to Norn, beginning of Norn's turn. This guy's no longer blinded. And he is going to, yeah, I've got 2 of them. We'll do blinding, and we'll chain. We're going to throw 4 into this guy, chain him into that guy. Actually, we're going to do 2 and 2. So 2 into each, and then chain it into the others. So they're all going to hit. Wait, no. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 1 misses. The rest hit, so it's 3. So 14,
Jesus.
16,
Double oneing over there.
and then, yeah. 13.
D10s have such a huge swing on them.
Yeah, and then I get to 2 with disadvantage on this guy. That's gonna hit. Oh, 19. Misses, so I got 1, and I got 1 going towards him, and it's gonna hit. So you get hit 1 more time. So. 17 on that one, and 16 on that one, and they both need con saves. This guy's blinded, that guy's not.
Hey, I can see you.
Adun, you're up.
The dude in front of me is not blinded.
Yes.
Oh, that one is blinded?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh, alright.
The one who was blinded got blinded again.
Blinded again.
Yes.
I'll attack him again, I guess. Not like that, I won't.
Don't you have advantage on it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. AC 20 still misses. Second attack.
If you really want to miss, I mean,
Bro, I'm telling
roll
you.
like that. Huh?
AC 26.
That's it.
Hey. So, 10, 22, 27 points of damage.
He is critical. Spawn is going to try to get the fuck out of this. 22, that'll get him out. No longer restrained, and he's going to go. Back a little bit. Because he was right by those angels, and he doesn't want to be in those. That brings us to C, who's going to hate to do it, but we're going to move into the zone. He fails. 16, right? Fails?
Yeah, 16 fails. Can. It's great because I did a lot of damage. 24, 37, 38 points of damage.
Okay. Bloodies him. And he's got 3 hammer attacks. Korak's taunting. I'm going to throw him at Korak.
Go out to everyone.
Yes.
22.
Yep.
That's 3.
God dang it.
If you're a tank, man, you need more AC.
Yeah, for
20.
Like I said, I gave myself my best chance the last
5.
level up.
Yeah.
So 25. Problem is
And it gave me a single bump, but again, I feel from 17 to 18 isn't feel like it's not doing a goddamn thing.
Oh yeah.
you get a bonus from there eventually. You get a +2 when you hit 20, just because you get that 4 to con. 20, 32, and 25.
You critical?
No, I just went into bloodied.
Okay.
And quiz. You're up.
Well, this dude's standing right the fuck next to me.
Yeah, he basically has, like, his armor is that he just has a shit ton of hit points.
Yeah.
Like, his set isn't designed to
Right.
give you
Give
armor,
an
it
answer,
just
yes.
gives you a shit ton of hit points.
The opposite idea of damage mitigation is me. Like, try not to take damage because I don't have as many hit points.
Right.
Have a fuckload of hit points because you don't care about taking damage.
Yeah. Just hope that
Just it's the idea of just power.
attrition that you can just outlast whoever you're fighting. Yeah.
It's the idea that in theory it's because he just resists so much of the damage, but he also resists so much of the healing, kind of.
Yeah.
Like his body is just
let's go with
hard
this,
to manipulate.
Your body is yours.
25
25
AC.
is a hit.
You know, every now and then he just gets hammered with one of these things. It's just like, ouch. Okay. What do we have here? We have nothing that adds up to 10. That's pretty cool.
Hey, do you have
Yeah,
2
you got
5s?
Yeah, we do. There's 10.
And then 8, 8, 2.
0, 1s, and
5 and
8, 3, 4 gives you 15.
And then
25.
1.
29, 30. 35, 38, and 7. 45. Again.
Still bloody, not quite critical yet.
Next is a.
Right? It wanted to.
I have a 18 and 12 is a nice even 30.
That's a hit.
4. Yeah, well, 6 and 13 and 7 is a 20, because you just said that like 5 minutes ago. And 14 points of damage.
14. That's second. The third one's.
Third one. 14.
What'd you hit with the third one?
14?
What AC?
Oh, did you even roll to attack on your third attack?
I think you rolled.
Did I not?
It's one of those little details.
It's because he definitely hit,
I guess I
right?
missed.
Oh no.
You have advantage because you are shadowy.
I missed, yeah.
Yeah, so
Never mind.
give me a
Son of a shit.
That's
It's
funny
not
as fuck.
critical.
Fuck.
Gorak, you are up.
Hot day.
I believe it, dude.
I'm gonna swing on this guy that's been hammer pounding me right in front of my face.
Bad
Both
as
of
the
them have
last.
been hammering you.
Well, the one that I'm facing.
Hmm.
Only 80 degrees.
God damn it. 17?
AC 17? Oh, that is a miss.
2 3s.
Oh, you hate to see it, dude.
Alright, so reset again. God damn it, man. This is fucking brutal this time around. 16.
Yeah.
Guys have
The
way of
Forged
balancing
Smiths
out.
of Surtur actually have weird things where, like, their forge gives them bonuses.
Weird.
31.
31 is a hit.
.46 damage.
46. Absolutely. He is very fucked up. Also, you gotta remember, you are literally in a his armor is glowing red hot, and you just feel the heat coming off of it. And on top of that, there's just cinders and smoke and all this stuff going out 30 feet in all directions. So you're just like trying to get in there and get at him. Little rings don't quite do it justice. I'm starting in your zone, and I am probably failing. No, 26.
Definitely saved.
Probably not gonna matter.
Probably is gonna matter. 10,
Yeah, 'cause even-
25, 26, so 13.
13 damage. He falls.
Oh shit.
He was fucked up.
You was very close.
Yeah.
You have a tendency of doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if I'm not chopping their heads off, I'm taking them down
take it
into
there
like
and then-
right to the edge.
Just let us get a little bit of fun in there. We
So
appreciate
you're
that.
edging all the giants, is what you're saying?
Unintentionally. It's not like I'm out there like that's my plan. I guess I'm just bad at it.
How you're just like,
falls.
he's no longer of consequence. I'll let these other guys finish him off.
Brings us to Norin. There's only one guy left. So we're not gonna chain. We're just gonna blast him.
Blast him in the fucking face.
In the
Anyway,
face.
he started
And
blasting.
all of them hit. And we're doing so 38, 43, 44 points of damage. Not looking good. Bonus action, I can tentacle slap him. .23 on the nose. It's 2d8, right? Guardian 2d8. So 4 points of cold damage. Adun, you are up.
Move over a little bit and fight the guy. He's not blinded, I'm guessing, right?
Nope.
Holy shit. Oh no, wait, that's not the 20. Looked like it. But that's a miss.
Dang.
And 14 and 9 is 23. Does 23 hit?
On the nose.
And so I was like, am I doing my math right? Yes, I am. Ten, 26 points of damage.
It's looking really fucked up. With Spawn, it's going to lightning. Does he save? He does not. It's going to be 14s.
Gets to kill him.
10, 18 points of damage. Right, 'cause he's gonna, yeah, so there's that. He's going to, and you're right adjacent to me.
Starts his turn.
Starts to turn in the zone. Oh yeah. Hey, I roll an 18, so that's a 29.
Good, because I lowballed the damage. 10, 15, 22, 24, so 12.
He falls. And he collapses.
Turns around, start clapping Gorak's cheeks, and falls over.
What the?
After about a minute, all the smoke cloud clears.
Well, my spiritual guardians are going to stay up the full duration, another like 9.5-ish minutes.
Yeah. But that is the end of that encounter.
Ouchies.
So, where are we at in needs of healing? Do you have a beacon?
I can do a beacon. Also, quiz. I couldn't help but notice that you adjusted the plan. I'll cast beacon.
They were attacking us. I just attacked them.
I believe you. I also thought the plan was.
The plan is not to just let
Yeah.
something attack me just because it can.
Well, I don't think it was going to attack you until you made yourself known.
It was going to attack somebody. Might have been you.
You just wanted a piece, is what you're saying.
Just a little piece is all it takes. Don't get all butthurt because I beat you in initiative.
I have nothing to say. They toss out beacon.
If you toss out beacon, then I
I can throw out
one
some
of my
masses,
spells.
or at least a mass if you want.
Are we going to try to continue?
I am pretty severely reduced to spell slots.
I mean, I can throw out a couple.
Does not
So,
mean that I would want to stop necessarily.
47. So,
So I could definitely use the long res too, but I feel like we're at a point where we need to come up with a plan on what we're going to actually do.
Yeah.
Because we cleared out all the immediate threats, and as best we can figure out, we still got to go that way.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out either a way for us to go that way or send something that way to get us some more information, whether it's throwing rocks at it or, I don't know, compelling one of these corpses to do something.
I have 94. You can have 94.
Thank you. 94.
Not necessary.
That puts me at full.
And he just kind of like looks at you. You've got a big wall of lava and ground behind
It's like,
you.
it's like,
Okay.
don't touch me.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thank
I'm doing pretty good. I'm like 80 down, but
You
94 is great.
94 again.
That'll put me up
That's
over the top.
everything he has.
So I still have
I'm 30 off.
2 spell slots.
I would need to rest. It is also getting late. We have had 3 rests in this day.
3 fights, yeah.
And
Plus travel.
A lot of travel.
And investigation.
Not just, I mean, the fights went pretty quick, but it's the long rest, long rest, long rest.
Yeah. And talking, planning.
I mean, short rest.
Exploring, traveling. Even if traveling isn't that far, but you are down then? Are we going to try and take a long rest? Is that the plan?
I don't have much of my spells. I would mind a long rest.
Well then, at the very least I can make sure you are at maximum. Hit you with a,
I'm 30 down right now. That's it.
You're only 30 down?
Yep.
Is that because you spent hit die?
Not this round.
Oh, okay, but just 30?
Uh-huh.
How I don't know if I'd be able to gauge that. Should I roll a medicine?
Yeah.
Am I getting any sense of what your fucking body is? Oh, hey, that's actually not bad at all. That puts me at a 30. And actually, because I haven't used any, I'll do knowledge from the past life. Look at 36.
Yeah, you have an idea roughly of he's about a 3rd level spell is what it's going to take to get into, like, get him topped off probably, give or take.
And I did a beacon, so we'll go ahead and cast. I love that we went through all that, and I give you 46 hit points.
Sick.
This is what you had.
Because I have 2 5th level slots. That's what I have. I thought I had 1 more lower level. No. I used it for silver barbs.
Do we want to leave and come back? Do we want to try to take a long rest here? We could put up the bubble. Do you think there's going to be movement through here? Do you think there's more people?
The last time we left and came back, there was a lot more people when we came back.
Looks like a dead end here.
No, I said no.
I mean, maybe there's some way that
Or
they
no.
can get in or out. but-
There was less because there was a bunch of dragon bodies. You left and you came back and the dragon bodies were gone.
That's right.
Allow me to take a look, and Adun will fly kind of a circle around the whole thing, and just examining the walls, examining the lava fall, just seeing
About
if
50 to 60 feet up.
any of it an illusion at all. Are there any secrets?
Everything is exactly as it
Almost
seems.
it is. Yeah, kind of touch back down. I mean, everything as it seems.
This body's mostly sunk into the lava. It's kind of gone now.
We can take what these giants, I think, had to say maybe as truth, in a sense that whatever lives in the volcano will not come out unless everything is gone. Because just by the nature of this place, it seems like all the lava, or whatever this thing is, lives in all of the lava underneath.
The vibe I got is it's actually kind of the whole thing, and we're just like kind of climbing around on it right now. I mean, I'm not bad. I'm not great at understanding people, but that's kind of that. I feel like that's what he said.
I don't think this entire solid ground is a living thing. I don't quite get that vibe, but you might be right. I think that whatever it is lives in, at least in the lava, or could be the volcano itself. Maybe it's one of the star things. Maybe we have to become immune to melting in lava in order to reach this item. I thought that we had asked questions that gleamed otherwise, which is why I'm confused.
I trust your judgment better than I do, than I would of the understanding of the situation, because I don't communicate the best.
I think that if we continue to explore each channel, maybe, hopefully, there is potential to find some sort of cavern or way towards the center of this place that we can access. If we can't, and we just eliminate evil giants on our way, then so be it.
Evil, not evil, whatever.
I would prefer talking our way to this creature, but
I mean,
if
we
the
can get.
point of this place is to slay everything, and then you acquire the spark forged item, then that is the nature of this place. And
I don't know if we could get some more information from someone who doesn't talk in riddles.
I think the giants are just fanatics. I think they truly believe what they say. Sutur is a powerful cosmic entity and a god ideal.
It definitely seems to be the case. Spark forges and whatnot have you.
Do we want to talk to these guys as well?
I have one spell slot we could try.
That seems like the perfect opportunity.
I think I have an idea of some questions. Did you all have any thoughts before I start? I think one I will ask is there a way to the dragon giant of this volcano without traveling through lava?
I mean, that would definitely be helpful. Because lava is not cool. It's very hot, actually. It's
very burny hot.
so hot.
Literally not cool. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. But also, I mean, like in the figurative sense, but very literally just fucking hot.
That's a good place to start. Could just blatantly and upfront ask it if we would need to slay all the creatures in this domain before the master or giant dragon shows its face.
Maybe see if they have any stashed equipment or materials that may protect us from this lava situation. No, I mean, they don't necessarily need them, so if they have them stashed for something else, or if there's something they know that we don't know about protecting ourselves from the lava, I think that might be helpful.
I think they would probably just tell us that they're giants and they don't need it, but
So we don't care.
it is worth a shot to see if they have
It's
any
like, we don't care, you
items.
guys can burn.
They could have equipment that they've just stashed away from who knows what. They've got corpses of red dragons somewhere.
I mean, and if well, the thing is, they can't really destroy fireproof armor with fire, so I imagine even if they required it and they wanted to destroy it, they couldn't necessarily destroy it effectively.
Yeah.
So it's probably stashed somewhere. Again, this is just pontificating on that question. I mean, just this something
Why
as
is
simple
it-
as like if there's any
Dave,
equipment or items
do I have
available to
a
protect
ring of
us from
waterlock
lava
in
or
the
protect us
waterlock
from
chest that I cannot get out or do anything with.
It was in the chest,
Mhm.
and you can move it.
How?
You-
Click on it, and then you should have the option at the bottom. If you click on it, that says should say to move. But I mean, you can just have it. It doesn't require attunement, right?
Yeah.
It does.
The ring doesn't acquire
Yeah, the
attunement.
ring doesn't require
Oh,
attunement.
okay.
So in theory, you just are probably wearing it.
Okay.
I feel like you put it on before. We discussed that. I believe at least one point. I don't remember if you ever necessarily said you took it off.
Yeah. Put it on equip. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think these are decent questions. Shall I begin?
Still doesn't have it on here.
Where are you looking
Well, so you hit the equip button, which means you filled in the square, which means you're wearing it.
So
But you actually have to click a different button to move it under your equipment
Hit
sub thing.
Equip thing.
So scroll or yep, and then do it one more time. Where is it?
for? It should be at the bottom of the
Oh
item.
yeah, it says move in the center.
And you can move it to any other space that you wanted.
And you gotta scroll over towards it because the windows are weird. And then just click equipment.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. There you go. Thank you.
So yeah, why not? Cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
Is there a way to the master of this volcano / dragon giant that is accessible on solid ground and not through lava?
Not that I know of. Not to the dragon. Dragon slumbers in lava.
What does it take to wake the dragon?
We offer it objects, crafts of our master.
Have you ever seen it awake?
It was awake earlier today when we brought the last offerings.
Do you and your people have a place to keep magical treasures that you acquire over time?
We do not acquire. We build and we offer. It is our purpose. We will be rewarded in the next life.
oh fuck, man, we're just helping these guys out then.
We are doing them a favor.
I figured they'd be a little bit more gracious.
How many offerings does it take to wake the dragon?
He doesn't require offerings to be awoken. It's just smart to have offerings if you do awaken him.
Makes sense.
That was the last question. Well, I feel like we have a lot to offer him once he turns wakes up periodically, tells ancient dragons to shut up and fuck off, does its own thing. Maybe the fastest way is to just jump in the tub. Just straight.
I mean, we're already like right here. To get to the top, we have to go back outside and then climb up and then jump in. If we're going lava hand, I don't think going back outside is our best bet.
I feel like we should rest.
I think we should rest too. That sounds like a great idea.
I wouldn't mind resting here. I could try to thaumaturgy and be loud to get its attention from this point. I don't think we're close enough to the center to get its attention, but it's worth a shot.
Not that I would be any louder than the hammers that these giants are swinging. But it is something. I can't imagine something as large as what they spoke of would want to even be in a space this small. Air quotes.
Definitely doesn't seem like it. They don't. It does not. They don't give off that vibe. Especially if these giants are worshiping that as some kind of god, because all those dragons definitely seemed a little bit wary of whatever other thing was here. Giant dragon, yeah, I could see that stressing out a regular dragon. They can just come up and eat you.
That was kind of the vibe it gave. We can try the same route again. I mean, I can prepare different spells and we can try to glean from our deities what the next best course of action is.
Well, I can do that now, but I just get yes or no's. I can reach out to random planar beings, or I can attempt to commune with my god.
We could try that out.
I could also ask the volcano.
Would it only be yes or no questions?
I could commune with the mountain itself, giving us the idea about 3 times the size of this room. I could gain 3 facts of the following: terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, peoples, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence, and buildings. I feel like terrain, the presence of powerful creatures, there may be buildings that might give me constructed rooms with doors and such. Might give me an ideal layout, at least 300 feet in each direction. Probably best to do that from the center of the room somewhere.
That doesn't seem to be too bad. I could help get you there. I could just
Literally, the spawn just like wraps around and just kind of lifts him up. He's like, I don't really need help getting there. That's one I can do. It just takes 10 minutes. I can also ask 3 questions of my deity or the like.
Those are the yes or no's. Trying to think of a way. I might just have to try to wait until tomorrow. One option is, if any of these creatures know the name of this giant dragon or what it is called, I could just do ascending to it. See if I can wake it that way. If it even cared or had the ability to spoke.
I don't know if you necessarily need its name or more so just like a general idea of what the creature is. You'd have to actually be familiar with it.
Relatively familiar of it.
So like just the name I don't think is going to get you. But
Well, I have
we've been trekking around
good
here for the
description
good part of the
I have a
day.
description relatively. A giant dragon.
So giant, so incredibly giant. I don't think there's a lot of those floating around. I hope.
you may be surprised.
I don't want to be surprised, okay? Had quite enough surprises.
Normal fly out to the center of the room and cast commune with nature. I'll also tell you, he's like, there's something magic about these forges, these stone areas. Like all four of these things seem to have like magic energy to them. He will cast commune with nature. So he can do terrain and bodies of water. He's going to do terrain and bodies of water. He can also do prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. Is there anything that we're looking for that? He's thinking probably powerful celestials, fiends, elementals, or undead, and then buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are the good
So looking
idea.
for those three. It works so much better when I'm outside. Gives me 3 miles as opposed to 300 feet. Yeah, so he'll cast that. My understanding of the flow of the lava is that there is a passageway the other side of this lava fall. There's also a doorway on the other side of the lava fall that leads deeper. The door's about 15 feet in. The lava doesn't seem to cover the entire thing.
So basically just go through quickly?
Or we can use some of those shields from the previous room. We can set up a portal. We can have Golrak just hop one just to the other side. I think he's strong enough. If anyone is, he is.
See, I definitely think so. But we're on the right path, I feel like, especially knowing that there's a passage right through there. It's all just figuring out what we can do.
Who knows?
Can we make a...
I mean, we can even use those shields
Can
even
we
briefly to create
we
a little
make-
passage so we
Can we
get
make a
through.
giant raft out of giants?
The one body that was in the lava has pretty much sunk.
I mean, what about is he not in the lava? This guy not?
He's not. These three are not in the lava.
Can we use them as a raft?
Until they
They
sink.
don't float.
Yeah.
They sink pretty quickly with their armor.
Come on.
A dead body wearing plate mail.
I mean, we can take off the plate mail. Or try to take
No,
off the plate
you're
mail.
just stripping dead bodies. It's getting awkward.
Hey man, they're fireproof, and we got to get across the lava.
You know what?
I'm
else-
trying to get creative over here.
You know what else I could do? I could just stone shape a passage on the side of the lava wall into that walkway. It might take a couple of castings, but I could do it and still keep us safe.
I mean, if you could stone shape us a hole through it,
Yeah.
just enough that we could see, we could
Oh,
make a
okay.
portal.
Oh yeah, so then we could just do one casting.
Oh yeah.
After a long rest, we'll be able to do multiples. Do we have 3 questions that we want to ask of my deity or a divine proxy? Yes or no?
Do we have the capability? Well, that's not. Obviously, we are very capable to try anything we want to.
than favorable odds? Do we have better than 50 odds? Do we... How would we ask a question like that?
A yes/no question. Are we probable to succeed when obtaining this Spark Forge item?
Are we strong enough to engage this being in combat and survive? Isn't that the question?
The answer would be yes. The disclaimer would be if you rolled 20s every time you rolled.
That's why probable is in there.
Oh.
That's why probable. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
If I had 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces, and 250 gold pieces worth of incense, I could try to legend lore this place, and maybe it would tell us more about the dragon that lives within it. But I do not have the materials.
What materials do you need?
4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces,
Shitload of incense.
and 250 gold of incense.
That's so. I'm
that it will use.
trying to imagine
Okay.
250 gold worth of incense. It's like got to be like a whole,
Bond.
like a whole room worth of incense. Like this
Or
whole
just
thing
really expensive
or just-
incense.
it's just like
expensive
super,
incense.
like one cone that's like just super expensive.
It's like got little gold flakes in it and stuff like that. That
What?
actual burn. It's
It's
cut
like-
so thin that they burn and become.
It's like, why do we burn gold? Like, it's like, can you
High-level
even smell gold?
priest took like a couple hours to bless it.
They put
like,
gold leaf on cakes and stuff, and you can eat it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's why they put it in your teeth.
Yeah.
Is because it's non-reactive. That's why you can eat it and all that other shit. But still,
Apparently, it's good for your brain if you can eat like little gold flakes.
I would like somebody to explain
The
that
alkaline
to me.
properties helps your brain
That's-
battery.
I mean, if you think about it, like
It's not related
when
to
you're doing like
properties.
lots of like
Yeah, it's definitely
like when they're doing like fancy like connections and stuff like that, gold is a very good conduit. So getting gold in your brain could help. I don't know the math behind it, but
That's what I'm saying. I would love somebody
Mhm.
to explain it to me. It's like I want somebody to explain to me how that works because I am more than willing to listen and try to think about it because I like thinking about that kind of shit.
they sell like a drink that's gold rimmed at one of the places we go to. It costs $100. You get a gold rimmed like fancy drink, and they do all this stuff and whatnot. But
I always
we
thought
were all
that
like
was-
looking into it because we're like, is it okay to just eat actual gold flakes? And it was actually
Yeah.
like we were
Yeah.
like, let's see, but like they went through and they said like if you eat it, it's like find enough flakes that your body starts to break it down that it's actually good for you, and it says it's really good for your like brain something.
Well, I mean, it's not immediately what you think of, but like calcium, like that's a metal.
So
So you see pure calcium, it's silver and friggin' that shit's metal.
3 questions. What do you guys want to ask? What do you want Nora
Oh.
to ask of his god?
And it's yes or no question.
Yes or no questions.
That's one.
Yes, if you could ask your god if they're yes or no questions, just to confirm. Like maybe he has some leeway for you.
Unclear.
Oh,
Damn.
well.
2.
Are they yes or no questions? Yes or no. Yes. So you get 3 yes or no questions. What do you got? Just gonna let Jesse ask.
Are we a significant threat to the giant dragon that resides within this volcano?
Yes. But he didn't sound confident when he said it.
He said, yes.
Yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wonderful.
Well, good, because I'm not getting any stronger just killing the same things over and over.
Gork doesn't actually just love to start lopping heads down there.
If there are heads to log, they're probably just going to be fighting lava at this point. Actual sentient living lava, like these things.
Basically.
Those were giants.
Yeah. They have the little, like, hardened pieces that make them giants. What happens if the lava just gets up and starts fighting us?
That's what it looked like the last time around. Like we were just chilling,
Just blast them
and
up.
then they crawled up out of there like little assholes.
Be like magma men. But giants.
There's 2 more.
Did you all have any ideas?
I mean, that was basically the gist of the question that I had come up with. So I can't really try to formulate some sort of yes or no something. But I'm struggling.
Is there anything that has been acquired and is stashed from where we are through where we came from that would be able to get us through lava without getting harmed?
Well, I think we already know the answer to that question. We can't use the shields. We can probably use corpses, albeit very briefly. But I can also stone shape us a way through the portal. But maybe similarly along those same lines, we could ask if there are any items of fire protection in the vicinity that we could acquire. It's kind of I feel like everything of value that these creatures had or have,
They're throwing it into the horde.
pitch it into the lava for this. So,
Sure.
but it is worth a shot. You never know. There could be a giant that's like, I'm gonna give this ring of fire protection to my wife as a gift, and no one has to know. And then we figure out that it exists. And
Here, honey, this is a ring that gives you the ability to resist something you're immune to.
the point is that it's
Hey, Smarty! Hey, Smarty fans! Come on now.
The point
We're over here
is
brainstorming.
that it's pretty. The point is not that it would help her. Most wedding rings don't help anybody. But but
All right.
they might have liked it for its look. I don't. Get a text from my wife. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Damn it.
Goodness. Fair enough.
But you won't be alone.
So,
Right.
Fire protection items.
Yes.
Are there any items or consumables that could offer fire protection that we don't already currently have in this area? No, but again, he didn't seem very clear. It was like a no.
Ish?
I mean, you might be saying that simply because of the Spark forged artifact.
Shields and shit.
No.
Spark forged artifact could be in the area and could very much offer us fire protection, potentially.
We just have to pry it out of that thing's ass.
One more.
I'm confident we can do this. One more.
Can can the meaning of life be summed up in one word?
What number?
I'm sure the answer would be yes for it. Uh,
42. It's always 42.
I'll shake my brain. It's been a long few days.
Tell me about it.
Should we
I've got nothing constructive to ask. I'll
should we
ask
ask it if
shitty
the Spark
questions.
Forged artifact is something we can remove with our hands from this place?
That's fine.
Yeah.
The Spark Forged artifact of Sutur, located on this plane of existence, is it capable of being removed with our hands? Unclear?
So if and when we get to this thing, who knows how we'll ever be able to move it or use it?
Who knows what it is? We have no idea of how these things even work.
I suspect they'll require some kind of attunement.
I
Somebody's probably going to have to attune to it to get it out of here.
I would guess.
So what you've been told is it's from the things, it's not an attunement like a magic item. It's not quite the same way, but it's more of a trial. You have to actually prove yourself worthy of the item. If you fail,
It kills you typically.
it removes you from existence. Not just kills you, but like straight removes you from existence.
Just erases you.
Because
Okay.
it has the spark of divinity within it. Spark of divinity, you can also, in theory, break down one of these items, gain a divine spark, and then use that to try to infuse yourself with the nature of divine beings.
Oh, God.
Which is make ability checks DC 30.
That's part of it, yeah. So the majority of it. When you touch it, you just have to make a DC 30 strength, dex, con, intellect, wisdom, and charisma saving throw.
At least they're saving throws.
So I mean, you can beef that up some.
Yeah, I can't do most of those.
You just get the right group. That's a thing you can do. Thing is just you have to make sure you don't accidentally touch it in the thing, and so there's very few receptacles that can actually hold the divine sparks. If you just release it, you need to be ready to get it. Plus, also there's a chance that upon breaking the item, the spark just kind of like triggers off and hits
Put it in the
people. and stuff
bag,
like that.
man.
Just murders everyone around you.
You got your
Except
saves.
for one person who gets super lucky. But it doesn't require attunement.
Per se.
Quiz is only lucky enough to pass half of those. That's it. And then
The strength one would be hard for Norn, because if I rolled a 20, I'd get a 19.
The strength of the charisma. You can't even.
Strength Dex Con, I would need bonuses. I would need bonuses.
To get to 30?
My other ones are relatively low. Let's see.
Yeah. I have a decent chance of getting charisma or wisdom without any bonuses.
Yeah.
If you're standing there, charisma's pretty easy to do, wisdom's pretty easy to do, int, I've got a decent chance. Con, I can do. Dex strength, even with you standing next to us, no. If you throw both of the things, I mean, nice thing with that too is I technically can kind of cheat it a little bit as well, because if you gave us the 2d4 blessing in the bond, and then I have the talisman on, I can
Give yourself an extra boost too.
I can find it. Patron's Eye, yeah. I can give myself an extra d4 if I fail. I can do that 6 times, so I mean, that's all I would need.
We could hire some bars to enhance your ability.
Give you advantage. 6 bar to do that, have them throw some bardic inspiration, throw some dice on. I mean, it's doable, but it'd be difficult. I think we should rest.
Yes.
Cut up a bubble. Rest. So you can mark off a long rest.
Long rest, my buddy. Let's go.
Oh, because AIDS fell off. I was like, why do my hit points go down? Because I
Yeah.
don't know full that.
Because I gave him AIDS.
That's what happens when you get AIDS. Strength must go down.
So I don't know why everybody's so weird about it. It's just AIDS.
States. I gave you my super hits because I cast it at my highest plus level.
There's nothing to add.
Everyone has.
Excuse me.
Sneezing over here.
Give me who? Do you don't sleep, right? Are you keeping watch while everybody else rests?
Yep.
You'll notice that throughout the night, Norn kind of like curls up in a little ball, and at some points you start seeing these little like pools forming around him, and extra tentacles just coming up and wrapping around him. And it just becomes this. They're mostly the same color tentacles as him, but then you're also noticing ones that are like more gray and like blue and like all these different tentacles just wrap around him during the night.
Again, weird.
Something you haven't noticed before.
Or just, that's my passive, like just kind of watching them.
It's not hard to notice.
Yeah.
It's little like,
That's like-
it looks like little pools of water just forming, which is weird here. And then just tentacles come out of the pools and just like slowly just start to wrap up all around him until there's literally just a ball of tentacles. But it goes away and he wakes up. You all wake up the next day, mark off that long rest. Grab that one second in your pocket. Well, I guess actually, it's that time. We will call it there and we will pick up at this point as we try to figure out what we want to do going to get through to this area. We can attempt to do the thing or the stuff. It just depends.
With thing,
The thing, the stuff.
But
Oh man, some jerk can afford that $1.5 billion.
Jeez.
thank you guys for watching. We will pick up here next week.
Yeah.
And we will see if we can't figure out how to get deeper into this area. Well, we thank you all for watching. Be sure to comment, let us know what you're thinking, and see you next week. Peace out.
Yeah.